Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killer Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killer Priest podcast. Killer Priest podcast.
I got my glasses on and shit. Shout out to Cat Daddy for providing with these glasses. I don't even know where to start at today, man. It's just bad timing, bad times, spiritual times. Let me get everything together. Let's get into a zone. Let's get into a peace. Let's get into a vibe. Shout out to everybody. Welcome to the Killer Priest Podcraft. I'm your host, Horoscope, Horopotter. Yeah, Horopotter. Give me another one. Hieroglyphics. This is hieroglyphics. Look at y'all. Killer Priest. I ain't she, Lord son. And this is the craft room. Shout out to the Podcraft. And running the rocket is none other than ADA Dizzle.
Peace, what's good? Welcome back. It's going to be a wild show. You already know. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great today. But today is the day. First, let me shout out to the Oracle, Coach Kandak in the building, and the architects, Vinny Black Lodge and Voltage. Don't see him yet, but I know he up in there. To the avatars, architects, we have a couple that's coming in there. Peace to the Horoscope. Shout out to Yaya777. She gave me fire behind the Horoscope Savage Sanctuary. Fire, no doubt. Hush Nation, shout out to you. Twilight Zone, once again, Horrorcraft. There we go. The Horrorcraft, like that. This is the Horrorcraft show today. Let me see. Shout out Trouble Man. What up? What's good with you, bro? It's good. Feeling good today. Jason Marsh, the Ascension Tarot. Well, I'm going to go back and forth, man, because I am not 100% feeling right. You know what I'm saying? Another star has been called back to the celestial world. You know what I'm saying? Transcended. A giant in hip-hop. He's a mogul. He does a lot. DJ K. Slay, the Drama King. Harlem BX. And y'all got the news now. You know, we come on a little late. So I know y'all got the news that he had transcended back to the essence. And we're going to shout him out. His family out. Condolences to his family, friends, close friends. To the hip-hop world, we surely had lost a true, dope DJ, father, don't even know someone's son, uncle, whatever. And when someone's always going into the essence, you know, we start to question our own mortality. Everybody thinks, what's the next move and where do you get, sometimes, the mind goes to situations. But in every defeat or everything that goes down, there always a come up in the things that come around. It's sort of like the seasons. Winter comes and things die, And then after a time, then you get your spring, you spring back up, and then you come into your sun mode. Again, then it falls back down. It's a cycle. It's crazy. Life been showing us this for a while. But anyway, we miss DJ Caseley. Right. Google me. He says, I like how you spell Google. He says, long live brother Caseley, Drama King. No doubt, man. Yeah, definitely. Was a good friend of the whole clan, all of us. He was 55 SL. Voltage in the building. Shout out to Voltage. It's time called now. Yeah, in the time called now. That's right. Thank you for all being here. Oh, shout out to Coverboy, man. The Phoenix out of ashes. That's right. Now body is the ashes. There he goes. Yeah, DJ Clay. After 4 months, battle with COVID. It's crazy. 4 months. It's just different, you know. Some people come out of it after a week. Some 2 days. It varies, man. 4 months of battle with COVID-19. Shout out to brother Inky, man. We'll have him back on here one day to break some of that stuff down, you know. I know he's from the town. Yeah. It's sad, man. Word, for real. But we must keep the torch lit. The torch of life and the torch of moving forward. The torch of elevation. The torch of conscious growth. You know, in a lot of his interviews, he talked about us getting together and being more positive. He always preach positivity. And that's what hip hop, shout out to the great KRS One, when they teach the schools, I am a student of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of the school of hip hop itself. You know, when they start talking about positive, and I love that. I love that unity, positive. You know, the Zulu Nation start out with positive, peace, love, positive. Somewhere, you know, things get corrupted. Somewhere down the line, everything kind of mess up. Well, then that's where we have to do some evaluation and start looking within ourselves, because we have to examine the body, just like cells. When germs get inside the body, certain other cells have, T cells. Before the T cells come, there are other cells that watch, things, intruders. And we are a body. We are a body of people. Great, strong body. So sometimes we have to examine inside of our bodies, so no intruder or, person that's sneaking underwear and kind of mess up the vibe. Got to learn to eat the love. Well, that's what we're doing. Thank you for he said great words, or he or she. I don't know how you do that. He said he or she because you don't know, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for that. I'll just keep it that way. The way sometimes when I think I try to put things together, maybe that's a female or a male, you know what I mean? Don't matter, you're all gods. Even the females, you're gods and goddess. I mean, gods, let's just say everybody's gods, Biology. Now, I don't want nobody start going to war with that. Let's keep it gods and goddesses, just to be on cool terms. Oh, no bomb. Because I want to be cool. So let me, since he went up to the essence, I got the lighter, right? So this right here is a cone. I'm gonna burn this cone, AD. That's a coding. So I'm gonna do, burn this cone and get the vibe right. Set this for y'all. So this is an incense cone. There you go. I'll set it right here. Let the flavor savor the air. Aurora Borealis, shout out to you, man. The Pope live from the balcony, sitting beside Baba Venga. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all don't be shy to hit that button as y'all start coming in. We're going to get busy. We got some, and my eyes might turn a little red because of the smoke, but who knows? Who cares? We're just going to go in today. Let's see. As y'all feeling that, gotta learn to love. There's no doubt. That's easy. All we have to do is recode ourselves. We don't say that enough. We don't, all we have to do is recode. Listen, we have the power. People don't realize that we have that power to recode ourselves. We'll make this into a whole sermon. I may need a napkin. Chapter 1, verse priest. It is a horror week. You know what I mean? This is the horror season. We're gonna turn it into that because Horoscope's coming up. Many who got the CD, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? You're the first dibs on that.
You want to tell them when it's coming out?
May 1st.
Mayday.
We tried to catch. Is it smoke getting too much? Oh, they can see it. Okay, because it's real, real smoky. Yeah, okay. All right, no, we good. I like the smell. Like that savory? Sandalwood. Yeah. Nah, red sandalwood. Yeah. So every time we drop an album, right, is the beautiful part about it, it comes out on special days. And it's real, it's really real because the album's supposed to drop on the internet yesterday, right? Yesterday was Easter. We didn't even think about this, right, AD? It just so happens it was a full moon. If you haven't seen a full moon yesterday, it was crazy. It was a fat pink moon.
Mm-hmm.
Internet is not always right because we read the internet and it said that the full moon would go in full on the day before. That it was definitely full last night. Very pink. Very pink. Very dope. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cover Boy had emerged. Killah Priest have emerged. Thanks, bro. Mayday. And then, so now we're releasing the album and it didn't drop on the 16th, but it's dropping on Mayday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell them what a Mayday mean again. I don't.
So technically, Mayday is the halfway point between the beginning of Aries and summer solstice.
Okay.
And it's also signifies when you actually feel summer. Feel spring, I mean. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, because spring started at the end of March, but it doesn't feel like spring until the beginning of May, technically. So, 40 days and 40 nights. So, May Day, May 1st is known for that. A lot of historical things have happened on May Day. You know what I'm saying? So you can check that out. But it's technically the first day of spring as far as how you feel it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's the midpoint between that and it's a halfway point. It's the halfway mark.
So it's a good day to drop a horoscope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mayday, like something shocking and frightening or something different.
The military used May Day as part of their coding calls and all that. So
yeah. And let's not forget that the military, it's ran by the government, and the government deals with seers. They have, how many of y'all know that? The government have seers on their side, right? Mm-hmm. They call them seers or psychics. The deeper the crime get, the more dark, I wouldn't call it spiritual, just dark spiritual they get. Mm-hmm. Because cops will go to a psychic, and you'll see this on some shows.
Yeah.
They'll go to a psychic, and this, we won't get into Doctor Strange and all of that. They'll go to a psychic, the deeper it goes, and like, yo, this is his clothes, we got this from his, and the person would take it and go into it or feel it. Then you have forensics team, which will pull up, evidence of just mud. You know what I mean? This is a science because they're in the laboratory. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at this like, wow, they go into the forensics and they go into the files, and then all of that is like a regular detective is supposed to just, put clues together. But now they do go into the science of the study of the stars, the universe, and everything if they really, really want you. Now they got something you can add on to this, but they even got DNA. When they check your DNA, what's that called? DNA history.
Forensics?
No, when they check your to see what people you come from.
Oh.
Get your DNA test.
Yeah.
Man, they got one. They got one by your name.
Like genetic testing.
Yeah. Online. Online. These cats do magic, man. They do anything just to catch you. They're all there to spook you out, to make you feel that way, that they're doing things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because they put it out on TV and they put it out. And you know what happens? A person sit home all day watching TV. Usually the family, you know what I mean? Usually the wife, stuff like that. And then some cats who playing their video games. If you're home, you start seeing these things and you spread it around the family because what they want to do is destroy the family or separate the family, have them thinking different and have them fear-based on their so-called magic. Their magic ran out, by the way. You have the magic once you tap into who you are. We're going to have tea today. Once we start tapping into who we are, you have the power and the magic. You're the magician. You're the person that can make things happen. All you got to start doing is reversing what they taught us, is to believe in ourselves. They don't never want us to believe in ourselves. Are my bombs on? Because then you take back your power. You take back your power. You know, when you know, the first thing we talked about being touched when you're young and trauma, childhood traumas, a lot of things happen to people when, a lot of us when we're young. Yo, the percentage on that is crazy. We can start looking at percentage too if y'all want to get real deep. I can wear big bifocal glasses to get nerdy on here and wear them right here. How would y'all like that? We can go there. Professor Priest. I'll start wearing it like that. You know what I mean?
Like Whoopi?
Yeah, exactly. And I could go through the data myself and see it. 88%. They got percentage, man. For real. It's real out there. What'd you say? Minister Freedom Allah on the bottom. He said, peace, God. Peace, peace. The Minister Freedom. Word. I see you in the chat. We going in today, man. Word. Drop them bombs. We're gonna drop bombs today. We'll take our time. Thank you. Because many of them they don't want you to know that. You know. We can go through percentage. They have percentage. These things are recorded. A lot of this stuff today you can go through it and look at the percentage. It's crazy. It's wild. They don't want you to take back your power. Somebody said Whippy Ghost. Exactly. I just gotta change my voice up. What would call me? I should stay like this. But then you start thinking you have to hand me in homework. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man. How you been, Minister Freedom? Word. No doubt. We might have to have you come in and kick it with you for a minute. Word. Since you out there. Greetings from Seattle. Shout out to Seattle. Shout out to my man Polly.
You're gonna look like Charlemagne with the.
He knows how to. Oh, okay.
You see how
Hey, Charlotte. Yeah, exactly.
Look, excuse me.
Yeah. But he's, the way he doing it is like, that's almost like a diva. No, the way he doing it is like a supermodel. Mine is a substitute teacher who don't really knows what's on the board and just came in trying to know everyone's name. Start taking notes.
No, D Nice in the building.
Oh, D Nice, shout out to D Nice. Not the D Nice.
I meant like you seen that Key and Peele?
Oh yeah. Yes. That's my favorite joints.
When he's substitute teacher?
Yeah. Thank you, Samantha. Samantha said I am in the zone today. Listen. Sometimes we have to get into it. If we're gonna talk about it, we have to talk about it for real. I mean
Balake.
Exactly. Oh wow. Oh wow. McKepper the Great. Shout out to McKay. He said McKepper said $10. Peace to Killah Priest and the Podcraft. Rest in peace, Drama Cream. Oh man.
Peace, man.
Shout out to Mink, man. Shout out to Mink.
Yeah.
No doubt. Shout out to Mink. Give him two for that.
Do you mean Jacqueline?
I'm about to go in there.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Oh, you want to see that?
Okay then.
Yeah, this is substitute. This is substitute teacher zone.
Balake. Where is Balake at? There's no Balake here today. Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Balake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We won't get in trouble though, right?
What? Do you want to go to war, Balake?
Blocky,
We
Blake.
could go to war.
No.
I'm for real. I'm for real. So you better.
Yo, that's one of my favorite. Yo, Blocky. Yeah, that's it. That's what I feel like today. No doubt. Now this is it. Oh, we got Minister Freedom. We got Mick in the crib. Oh, this is gonna be a good day today. Word. Yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes, but you already know which one is my favorite. Instead of noise.
Oh, you mean the He's talking about the continental breakfast.
Come on. Continental breakfast. Word. One of my favorites. Yeah, I'm glad y'all in the building. We gotta talk about stuff that's real, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Drama King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know this is too much, man. It's too funny. This is probably one of the funny ones. If y'all haven't checked out Key and Peele,
Yeah, look up continental breakfast. That's a good one.
yeah, we're gonna redo that on another way though.
In Rome.
He says when in Rome and
Yeah,
Fruity
Forbidden
Loop.
fruit.
same with the sisters.
Well, aren't you a tiny plum?
Yeah, see y'all coming in.
Well, la dee da. Paper and everything.
Yeah, it's the
And
hair,
who
the music.
are you, my little friend? Not a spoon, not a fork, but
What-
something in between. A
what-
papoon.
What will they
What will
think of
you
this?
think of next, Germany?
Yo, go check out that episode, man. We gotta play it through there. You know my favorite. We gotta load up some Karens too.
Okay.
Karens are my
We
favorite.
had a Karen contest.
Yes. That was the continental breakfast is the best. Yeah, continental. Yeah, that one right there. We probably got to sit through the whole thing when we get in trouble because we have to watch that from the get go because that's
Yeah, we can only
Legendary.
show small bits of it. I already got
Yeah.
a heads up from YouTube saying heads up.
Yeah, we have to be very strategic in these days. Shout out to Dave Flores in the building, Shannon. Trying to get yeah. So like I was saying, what was I saying, man? 'Cause we're going through so much stuff. All right, let's get back on course. Let's get it back. But yeah, man, that's it. For real. Got my glasses on because I'm feeling like in a way in the zone. You know, when somebody passes away, you know, it's time for the rest of us to get our mortality together and dealing with our bodies and what we eat. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about food. All right. Yeah, I know. I got you. But hold on. So that's why when I do my tea today, and I got this from my man, Bohema. I'm gonna shout him out. Word. Coffee spot. My man, the Ethiopian spot, AD. So this is turmeric matcha. I feel bougie today.
Wow.
We're gonna get into a zone. Huh? Yeah, turmeric matcha. They already mixed it for you. You can get turmeric powder and matcha, mix it yourself. But this is organic, and I got it from my man, Bohema. I shouted him out. I told him I was going to shout him out today. Because I'm feeling the way. How's that? Oh, that frankincense smelling good. But too much, I could get up into. Nah, we good.
We can put it out whenever. Just let me know.
Nah, you got to let it burn down because it's almost near. Get yourself some incense cone, and it's how you want the mood to feel. You know what I'm saying? Get the mood set. Somebody said, who said Mester? Said Pink Moon. Yeah, Pink Moon was out yesterday. Love it. Cover boy, keep that fox chase. Man, it'll get you, man. It'll get you. Last time we was on here, I played Fox Chase. Shout out to that brother. Yeah, Fox Chase, it'll get you. Yeah. Yeah. It's real different. Aurora said Ariza is his father. Okay. Shannon says golden milk tea. Get you in the zone. So you burn your incense, you get your tea, you get your kettle, or you get your coffee, get your cold brew, or how you going to do it. You might want to do espresso. It's how you want to feel. It's expressing yourself. This is from my man Congo. Bobby Conga. Shout out to Bobby Conga, man. He didn't call through today, but he hit me up. He gave me this, AD.
Nice. Espresso.
But not just espresso. Prime Colombian coffee. So you could cold brew this by yourself, but this is a very healthy, like deep coffee one right here, yo. So I tried it. It got me up.
Nice.
Real noise. Real noise. Danny Salinas, show Priest the funny video I sent you, AD. Peace. What's that video? Oh, he got funny.
What's good? You know what it is, man. Louisville's on stretch, man. In the building, Fort Wayne, Indiana. We here, man. We made it, man. Brought all the good shit out, man. Brought my good necklace, brought my good earrings, all my good shit, man. So, we ready to turn up. Brought my, you know, we keep them on deck. We keep them on deck. We down here popping big bottles. Popping big bottles. Snoop just did a video and killed his whole motherfucking thing. Shit, if I do it. Shit, if I do it. I can do it, man. I ain't gonna let the nigga show me up, man.
Damn, you done drunk half of it already.
Nah, you ain't. I don't need no narrators. It's just me.
I
They
know,
only supposed to
popping
hear
big
you.
bottles. That was
I ain't
funny.
gonna let him show me up.
Oh, shoot.
Cut! 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 Cut!
He just shot him down the henny.
Y'all see this nigga?
Oh my God. Now, why the fuck did I do that?
Oh my God.
Why the fuck did I do that? Oh my God, dude. This shit, we gonna get pulled over. Oh my God, why did I do that? I try to show off. That's what you get when you try to show off.
That,
Oh my God, I got liquor everywhere. We going to look, liquor. Look at my steering wheel. Every motherfucking where. Oh shit!
that little bottle, yo.
Look at my eyes. Eyes watering. There was real throw up coming out my mouth out there, you guys. Don't do that at home. So I'm not gonna drink this. I'm gonna drink this at my own pace. Fuck y'all. Cut, man. Look, I said cut a long time ago, dude. You gonna keep this shit rolling.
Walking away.
Well, you know, he's a definition of a lightweight.
Done the same thing with Miss.
You can't really take him to a bar or anything like that. If a little bottle do you like that, you know what I'm saying? One sip might take you out, or a gulp or something. That's like the life of a lightweight, right? It's like, that was funny though, but it's like, come on, that one little bottle took you down like that? What was it? What was it? Just him. Hen Dog took him down, yo. Please do Lil Nas X. Please do not Lil Nas X. The Fox Chase. No, Fox Chase is what it is. Not changing it. No other way. It is what it is. When you making music like that, then you know it is what it is, man. I can't even bring it up. So I shouldn't even leaked it a little bit, but it was good because my man came on with the paints. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to his name AD?
What?
Gustavo. Gustavo brought him through. Yeah. Gustavo for that one. That was a great one. That was a great. I know you're watching the show, my brother. Word. Okay. All right, so let's go into it, man. Before we start, I mean, I know the man spicy like hot peppers. I don't know, man. It's not too much I can say on that one. Well, let's keep the vibe. Let's keep the vibe going, and get y'all brewing going. I'm not even gonna start the tea yet, but set the mood for what we're about to go into. You know, Just like I was saying, that the government controls the army, right? And you gotta govern your own self. Is our responsibility. How many of us know that? Taking power into our own hands. Take your power into what you could do to yourself to become the maximum of you. And I don't care what it is. It's up to you. I got my towel about to go in. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. If it's writing poems, if it's I don't care if it's a magic trick. If you're a magician, you trying to do a trick, just do what you do because you have the power to do it. If you have to study that book, if you have to, remember the book, remember your dance steps, choreography, whatever. You just do what you do, and you master yourself in doing it that way. Because that right there is that's what life is about. And pushing the potential, pushing the envelope, making things happen. Sir Ja. Shout out for Sir Ja. Oh, pardon me. He made it rain with a 4-0, with a 50 mark, 50 bill on it. Good looking. Thank you, everyone, for your donations. Like the coach says, Oracle. Thank you, Priest. Oh, Cover Boy, I'm going there, man. But when you get into a zone, you just it's good just to sit and build. And first think about things before you do things. Don't walk on it and do things over emotions. And that's the problem. Especially with us, man. We react off emotions instead of thinking things out. Go too fast. Because everything's emotional. We learned that from the streets. We learned that from, and that's not the way to do it because we were in a captive state. Most of them single, most of us, everybody single home, everything is emotional. And then by the time you start to learn and get it together, it becomes like foreign to you. You feel like it's strange. No, you're just coming into who you are. You're supposed to be. Just be slow to react. Slow to react on things and start thinking things out. It's power. And a lot of that starts with what we put inside of our brains, inside of our bodies, inside of our stomachs. Food. Medicine. Food is medicine, and it's medicine. It's a form of craft. It gets you thinking right. It releases what's that? The serotonin. Releases a beautiful serotonin in your mind. It gets you feeling good. That like certain foods that you get to. I mean, if you get, check out your mood afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be shopping, you could be at a restaurant. If somebody have an attitude and serve you food, you start to feel like you got an attitude. Yo. Be kind. We'll have fun. That's right. Coach Bill says fasting helps. That's what we got to learn again. Fasting. That's why I said slow down a little bit. When you get to that level, that's slowing, stop reacting. That's why it's called fast food. Just got a message. Okay. Hey, shout out to Be Real.
What is that?
Shout out to Be Real. Be Real says this week, he's all over the place. This is their birthday.
Oh. Yeah, they just had that grand opening for that Dr. Green Thumbs on Saturday. Oh, nice. About to go down there and check it out. I'm trying to get some sativa tincture.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to do with the sativa? Just hit the back. This is actually what time we start. We won't get them on the show. Word. Stepping it up. Yeah. Exactly. I was saying, let me see. Jason, Fast Groove. Cover Boy is a great day for the planet. Oh yeah, back to that. We gonna try to see. The thing is, we be mourning and stuff like this. It's time for us to try to step our game up and elevate. Like I said, when things happen bad, sometimes we gotta mourn, but then we have to push. We know we got a job to do. That's why we probably be sad. We got a job to do.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to put out that smoke pretty soon.
I know it's coming.
It's starting to.
It's like, you know why? Because it's near the end. Yeah, it's near the end. No, it's almost finished.
Oh, you burning the whole cone?
Burn the whole cone.
Oh my God, that's why.
Yeah, it's near the end. And you notice that K Slay put out like 100 MCs. He did a lot of work with a lot of MCs before he passed away. There's an old saying that you can see it yourself. Before a light goes out, it gets brighter. Before a light bulb busts, gets brighter, then it goes out. Look at all the work that he did. He put MCs together that probably wouldn't have never did songs together on his mixtapes. He got like 100 MCs twice. It's a lot of MCs. Yeah. I see Cover Boy, you all in there. Take these glasses off. They start hurting my... Keep the glasses on off. Take them off. Take them off. So you can see my eyes. You got pretty eyes. Shout out. Remember what's today? So you can see my eyes. Shout out to I haven't seen her in a long time, man. Word. Rest in peace, K. Yeah, man. It's a sad day. Yep. Study is truth. Let me see. Somebody said grow your own weed. Start planting veggies. That's what I started. I'm gonna just get real. You know what I mean? Before I start with a little bit of oregano. That's how my glasses are off. It's when you like the president when you're telling the truth. I started with oregano, thyme, because it's real easy. It's just a little bush. And it's in a crib. I don't know if that's right. Because the worst thing I want to do is ever want to kill a flower. You know what I'm saying? You got to start off somewhere. Shout out to Shannon. He says, so happy you're doing back to basis. It's going to be fire. Mm-hmm. What that show? Oh, yeah. And that's right. Me and we got a show coming up soon out in Houston. Sophia been having them bags out. Me and Fourth Disciple, we're going to be doing a Doge Palooza. That's the 23rd, a couple of more days. We'll be out in Houston. It's going to be a dope show. Me and Fourth going to be DJing. How many of y'all got the Don't Sit on the Speaker? You got cover? Right, AD?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AD did the cover. Don't Sit on the Speaker. Neil, yep, he gave us fire. You know what I like about that album? It was a mood. It was a whole mood. It captured a moment, because I do my part. I rhymed, and Fourth, he created the setting. You know what I'm saying? And the scratches and the cuts. But it's the whole mood. And when you know that it's fire when your son is like, yo, this is a good mood. He wasn't even around during those times. Like the block parties we used to have, he wasn't around those block parties. Mm-hmm. And I think it captured that time. Really captured that moment. Vibes. You know what I mean? I want to re-put that out too. You get an NFT. We're gonna re-put that out. So I guess this is gonna be the start of it when we're at Houston. Shout out to you, Lordy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Mathematics is the language of the universe. Indeed. Can't have two without one and one. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to go into our zone where we sit still and allow things to work for us. That's why I said don't be quick to react. Patience teaches you something. Not a person. It's not no person. You could look at a person, they could study patience, they could have patience, and you could see it on them. That's just like spirits. And so something came over me when you start drinking. Or you get in the mode, I don't know what came over me. Something did come over you. But when you see patience is calm, these are things that you can see in a person that, oh, this person has patience, he has time. And you can learn from that. You apply that to yourself. Like, okay, I don't have to react so quick because this person, usually it could be an old person. You have to throw them out there because gray hair shows us something. Growth. When we look at them, we're like, oh man, okay, I can learn that. So what you're seeing is the embodiment of patience and these attributes that no one, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not wild, it's calm. Just like if you, Slick Rick said, the pothead spell. When you're high, you calm. But your mind starts to zone off. But you could capture those things without even being that because our brain has those same type of chemicals in it. It's just the plant got us to open up some of those other zones.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a shaman. Spiritual guide. Some people need guides. Some people are there. It's a body. Everybody doesn't do the same thing. Going in today. Not even drink nothing yet. Imagine when I drink. You don't believe me? Drink some coffee. Then talk to me in 15 minutes. Vibes. Or play some heavy metal. Get with a girl and play some heavy metal in the room. Vibes. Like, what's that? Then throw on some Keith Sweat or maybe some Luther.
Depends on the girl.
Well, you got some wild chicks, and it depends on you. What type of girl you like? Like, say if you're looking for that type of energy. Oh yeah. It's yeah, it depends on your type of energy. Because if you pulling that type of chick, then you know what she like. You know what I'm saying? Waves, form, vibes. I like that. Calm as the ocean. That's why it all goes back to looking in the study of nature. That's what it go back to. And if you know anything about spells or when they talk about it, they always talk about putting roots. So therefore, we have our nature always there. Roots and culture. They say that in the islands. Roots and culture. You have it. Health and wellness, thanks, Hannah, is very essential. And once you get that down, then you don't have to worry about too much because now you can go ahead and finish the book because you can eat certain foods that keep you up. And, like caffeine. But I don't know too much science on caffeine but it does keep you up. We know that it does get you, like, they study animals. I was watching this small documentary. They was talking about how the farmers observed sheep. And they were eating the coffee beans, and they act different from the other animals. It's sort of like the story of Yaakov, separation and all of that. We get into that, but the farmers studied how these sheep were acting, and they didn't act like the other sheep. They were more hype. So they kind of like checked out that they were eating the coffee beans, and that's kind of how I don't know if it's a mythos behind it, but that's how they introduced coffee. They started eating it too to get them up, and then added the water to it. I don't know how they did that, but that's how I did it. That's how I came across. Equinox, the negative universe. Oh, y'all dropping some bombs today. The mantra. Gotta get love. Man, y'all talk about it. We're gonna get into the album. We're definitely gonna get into the album. Cover Boy, Killer Priest. Oh man. Yo, man, y'all, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the love. I was talking to my boy on the phone earlier, right? Earlier this week. And he was asking me about music and how it was. Then, you know, Priest, you doing a lot of songs. And I just felt, be honest with you, because of the Podcraft, I've been feeling even more inspired to keep doing music. Because of y'all, the energy I get from y'all. So it keeps me going. Thank y'all for that. But I was telling him that when we were coming up, it was always about the MC. And back in the days, you know, you always wanted the dope. We rooted for the dopest MCs, you know, Rakim and Slick Rick. But then there were a bunch of MCs back then. A bunch. The top, number one cat was Hammer. Hammer came. Damn. Murdered stuff. I'm not going to front. And I'll be honest with you, because we were pushing for, we want to hear more rap. We call that commercial. We want to hear more rap and more, you know what I'm saying, just to call it underground. Still do it now. But we push for Hammer. And now when we get up there, and when the time of MCing come back to this time, we still talk about commercial music. The people, the cats that's up there that really know about it. So it's about the support. If y'all really like real music, and I love the people that love real music, because I'm still into real music and not just commercial. Commercial's fine. But when you got platforms and you don't talk about MCs, like, you know, Razkaz, you got PA, you got MCs who've been writing, you know what I mean? Kambada. Let's give them their props. Because when we sit up there and you know, cats do music, it's for the culture. It's just to push the culture. And that's what y'all help me do. Somebody said teach. Am I teaching today? Am I teaching yet? Hold on. Let's hold on. I'm going to go in a minute. Yeah, Nas. Exactly. Commercial music. My Hotep. Dark Mirror. But the thing is, we support ourselves, and we put back into the energy, and the energy y'all put into us, we put it back into you. So it's a cipher going. There's a circle. There's energy. There's energy work going on, right? And then the world starts to know that, because the more motion, the more energy, the more people start to see. They start recognizing, wow, it's a beautiful thing. There's something happening over there. Because you're putting into something that you like, and it comes back to you that way. So we all share that as a unit, as a collective. As a collective. That's what they did for themselves, and that's what we're doing for us. For us, by FUBU. Yeah, no, it stopped. See? All you had to do is just wait a little bit. Yeah. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you, Shannon. Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, we're about to go in. Sure, we could do this.
What the hell are you wearing?
Boo-foo.
Boo-foo.
By us. Fuck you.
Get up! Out, 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 out!
Yo, what's that from?
How high?
Yeah. Oh man, shout out to Ha. Yo, yeah, that's a good one. Shout out to Coach Kadaka for that. She said first motion is emotion. First emotion is emotion. They show you that movement. Some people call it slow karate. It's Tai Chi. You know, it's the movements. It's emotion, but you're teaching. And what you're doing is you're circulating your blood also. But you're concentrating. You don't need a science class. You don't need to notice. I mean, just the calmest things. I mean, it's just water in your flower. You do it because it's the right thing to do. And you're giving something that's going to give you something back. In return, if it don't give you food, it will grow. Anything that you put into will eventually grow. That's why a lot of us got to stay out of that negative zone. Stop adding on to the bull crap. You know, people be around you and they'll be about negative vibes, just giving you all type of negative vibe all day long. Get that out of your life. Negative vibe doesn't bring anything but negative because you're planting seed into it when you start listening to that type of stuff. Got to cut that off. That way you could grow in the right direction. So you cut off the negative talks and the negative people and the conversations and stuff like that just to hire yourself to reach your potential, and you start going up. Start moving up the ladder. For those who want to grow, add that water. And you start moving forward. You start growing. By just simply letting things go that's not good for you. You add, and it will add on to you. Multiply. You add a little water, it multiplies. Because you don't know how many stems are going to come out that plant. We don't know that part, but we know if you water it, it's going to grow. And then some of us get into a zone. When you get into the Godhead, you get to the garden zone, you start watering it, and then it start giving you fruit back. Oh, man. Going in today. It'll give you fruit back. Only thing is high is my cholesterol. Bring it down. How you cut down the cholesterol? That's fine. We need to throw your stuff out there, but you threw it out there, Stringer.
I mean, we could talk about that.
Yeah, there's ways you can cut down your cholesterol. Go ahead, AD.
I mean, the new science is that cholesterol is actually good for you, and that it's not a culprit to heart disease like it used to be. That's old information. If you look it up, people with low cholesterol still get heart attacks too. So the new science information is that cholesterol is not as bad as they say it is anymore. You actually, as a man, you want a good amount of cholesterol. It's a precursor to testosterone. It's good for you. But the powers that be are going to want to reduce your cholesterol. They want you to have less. But, you still take care of yourself, proper exercise and all that. But, yeah, you don't want to be as afraid of cholesterol as it used to be. But if you actually are too high on it, you could lower it with things like oats, oatmeal, and just increase your fiber. There you go.
Yeah, because the higher powers, the so-called higher powers have been lying to us all this time.
Yeah. If you look
tell
up the
them.
new science, yeah, cholesterol is not like a culprit like it used to be.
Yeah. There's a right way to do things, and there's their way. No, I'm not throwing rocks. I just said the truth. There's the right way to do things, and there's their way.
Yeah.
Just to help you out, go ahead.
Yeah, you want cholesterol from healthy sources, like 7 concentrated said right there. I love when they hop in the chat.
Oh, the doctors are coming.
Yeah,
you know that.
They know what's up.
Shout out to the Podcraft doctors. No, because they're coming.
Yeah, you don't want too high triglycerides. That's a general, like, too much fat in general too. You don't want to go too high on fat. I don't suggest a keto diet if you're into that. But yeah, you don't want to go too high in fat because then you're putting your gallbladder at risk. It's working too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Well, where do you learn all this, AD?
Yo, I follow all these gurus and shit.
Right.
Follow a few doctors.
Pretty nice.
I follow people who are also as equally neurotic about nutrition as I am. But I think it's interesting.
Shout out to Brother Inky, Minister Inky, and shout out to Amanda who was here. We had the gift to have a lot of ministers and healers and that study healing, even AD and astrologers come on to the show. So check out those episodes. You know, we're definitely gonna have them to come back. But if you're dealing with high cholesterol, yeah, like AD said, look at it, because everything they've been telling us is really for their own benefit. I'm about to put my glasses back on right now. They don't care. Companies do not care. Why? All it cares about is money. Lots of it. Cash. That's all they care about. It's up to us to take responsibility, to take care of ourselves. You run a fast food, fast life. You complain about paying for it, and you end up paying for it in the end. That's why it's no price on your life or your health. That's first. All that money stuff, forget all that, yo. That comes secondary. Being around, being there for your children, that's the real talk. Shout out to, who's that? Ballot?
Balliet Brand.
Balliet Brand. Balliet Brand. 3-3 on it. Do these even numbers in here. Word. That's it. Because everything, yeah, it's shocking. I know. We've been living our life thinking, okay, man, because we ask questions. You gotta be able to question things. There's nothing wrong with that. You can question. It's people that don't question and just follow rules. But who set up these rules? Long Paul. I'm styling today. I'm feeling bougie. Should have flipped up. But I flipped at the top and let it right on there, but it'll probably break.
Yeah, that's ceramic. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get too hostile. But thanks, Trouble Man. He said, priest. Well, you know, that's what it is, man. Mastering our zone. Getting and mastering self. Once you're mastering self, you don't have to worry. Yeah, I heard stories. Listen, there's like, okay, I don't know what you call it. I'll just call it stars, or suns, or I just call it bright people, bright individuals that see things that other people don't see. I want to say yet, or they just can't see. An Atlanta doctor's one-eyes king. They're seers. Let's put it that way. They have visions that you may not have. And they see things and they tell the people about ways to do things and how to articulate and get the thing right. And they lay out a blueprint. Now everybody don't follow it. They say, okay, send me this or that. I need this from you. I need that from you. I need this from you. I need that from you. And people just don't see that same vision. So they don't get down with it. And then it kind of stagnates that person. So that person has to like cut them. Here's a solution for that person. That person has to either wait for them, which sometimes it kind of pulls them back, or they're going to have to let go of that and find some new ones, new people, or just cut it off and get there themselves and then let them see it. But seers shouldn't stagnate themselves. That's how you just pull down the whole ship. The captain and everything. Everybody go down. It's a good ship. Good captain go down with a ship. It don't have to go down though. If people are trying to pull you back, it don't. Things are simple that we make hard. We complicate things too much. Make things complicated. It's easy to do. We just got to move out because we worry about what everybody else going to think and how you feel and your feelings and emotions. But see, when the so-called higher powers move, they just move they let the computer tell them now. They don't even care. They don't want to talk to you because there's no emotion. If you can't argue with a computer, they tell you that the stats say this. They're not even putting their emotion in it. Some of us have to do that, and I'm going to replace ego. And I'm not going to replace it with just chakra this time. Replace it with knowledge. Just doing the knowledge. Replace the ego with better understanding and knowledge. And then when we're using that, because these are powers that you could use, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, those are elements that you could use. And actually use them. Like a kung fu expert uses techniques. You don't actually have to strike anyone. You don't have to hurt them. You just have to make the right move. And it's not hurting anybody because you don't have to break people who's already broken. It's a lot of people that hang around people that's broken already. You don't have to break people up or get revenge because they already revenged themselves. They already going through hell. You just got to come out the hell so you could be right. And that's love. That's when you get to that elevation. Man, I'm going to give myself a bomb and I'm about to take out the hammer. No moonwalking. EB1, here you go. E1, B1A. No, I'm just kicking it tonight. Ego doesn't have to be replaced, just checked. Hey, I like that. Thank you, Shannon. You know, we talked about sometimes with people who feed the ego. That's why I said surgery sometimes. That's good. You can check it, keep it on a level of cool, but it always wants to eat. Wants to eat, pray. It wants to eat your praise and your validation. Seeks validation. It wants to eat. And when it eats, you don't grow. Somehow you're like, damn, I'm in the same place. Ego full like a mother. Still in the same crib, you know what I mean, or the same spot you was at the beginning. Not to knock my 99-cent stores, but you went to Supreme. What's it called? A supermarket. You went to superfood. Some of us want Whole's food. Some of us want Erewhon. You want to step to the next level. Things at the dollar store are easy. Right there, you can pack it up. But growth. You want to grow. You want to get to that supreme level. That's why I say when you go to superstores, there's a lot of more things in there. Trouble, man. Trouble, man, you always sad, bro. I'm trying to uplift right now. Yo, Trouble, man, always sad, man. There's no time to be sad, bro. Be glad. Because you're here. Enjoy the moment now. Clue 5. So at these moments, shout out to Rick. All right.
Shout out to Redman for his birthday.
Happy birthday, Redman. Happy birthday. Shout out to Redman. Word. What else happened good today? We need a tea time and a jingle. I was thinking about throwing some more songs. You want to hear that Fox? You just keep throwing that Fox up there. We gotta switch it up. Play something from Horoscope. Nah, Trouble, man, you good. Yeah, I'm glad you up, man. Don't worry about it. Oh, I love that. He said he lost his ego from trauma. Listen, everything's good. I'm not saying ego is bad. Like Shannon said, you got to put it in check. Disorder was bad. Disorder. Everybody is a narcissist. But it's the disorder. Abuse. The part that people don't look at. It's good to help yourself out and think about something. I mean, if you think about yourself and building up, it's great. It's the disorder that's wrong. If it's a disorder, you start abusing. This one is not, that's not good. Someone's abusing you on purpose and thinking about ways of abusing you. That's the bad part. You don't need that. You need to leave out of that or elevate beyond that. That's what I'm saying. Well, they said ego is needed. Got to control it. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So you don't have to. That when I say replace, I don't mean to take it out, but show that part. That's true. Unless he hush, embrace the challenges. Hey, I like that. That's another thing. Stop running. Should be having enough power to face your fears now. Check your mic, T. Gotta love your ego as well. Yeah. Operated good. Dr. Josh Bowen book. Ada Joja Bay. Oh, it's Holy's up. So when I get the book, I should. Sophia also, I don't just have it on me too. Thank you for the wisdom, priest. Hey, man. Listen, I told you I'm just talking to Dan up. And I didn't even throw this on yet. And I got it here. They said, let's go. All right, let's go to horoscope. A little bit of horoscope. Yeah, let's go with a little bit of horoscope before we start our tea.
All right, what you want to play?
Oh, man, let's let's get the track list going. They sell the track list anyway, right?
Yeah.
Whatever y'all want to pick. The track list of horoscope is up now. Y'all can play whatever y'all want. I'm gonna bring it's bored. Lord, give me chills every time. Oh man. Listen. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Oh, there's L. So we got one for Lord. Let's bring up Sue before we start this tea ceremony and everything. You ready? Wait. Like, yeah, I'm ready. Come on, bro. See you boxing over there. Shadow boxing.
Official pistol gang.
From the fiery ashes as a phoenix that into a golden falcon, I was reborn within a cosmic storm. I rose from the fiery ashes as a phoenix
your intro?
into a golden falcon, I was reborn within a cosmic storm.
Be the real intro.
AD, thanks, AD. Man, AD. Yeah.
I'm gonna hook it up, make it more official,
okay,
and everything. But I wanted to play at least something.
Hey man, sorry about my lip, man. It's a little chapped up. So,
what happened to your lip?
I don't know what it is. It's this California thing. Like it gets. I think that California gets a little dry in the summertime. Well, like in the springtime when the spring comes in, kind of like pollen when you're in the south. You breathe in the south.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Nah. I explain. People been living out here for years, though.
Well, I'm not from California.
Okay. Oh, it don't do that in Philly?
Nah, I don't think it does that in Philly with the, you know, New York, Philly.
If you would have never said nothing, I don't think nobody even noticed your lip.
Kind of bothered me a little bit. Anyway, go ahead.
Said botch. I said botch.
Peace and love to everyone.
All right, let's start this.
Peace and love. Oh,
All right, so which one? I'm trying to see which one. I'm gonna play something from Horoscope. Horoscope, which one? I know somebody got the album in there. All right, we'll pick if y'all not gonna pick. We can break it down too. Let me see. We got them in the building. You see, ain't nothing wrong. Okay, let me see. I don't even know. Let's play. What you want to play, AD?
I was thinking Ishtar.
Let's play Ishtar.
Produced by Coverboy.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Ishtar, Coverboy. This is ready. You ready, Coverboy? Oh, somebody said Lord's Cat. Yeah, we can play Lord. Dayman. Oh yeah, we gotta play the new Dayman.
See?
Exactly.
I didn't want to say nothing because.
Oh, you changed it up?
Dayman?
Yeah, you changed the beat up.
Let me shout out. I know.
Oh.
Let me shout out Voltage. Voltage did this one.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Voltage. Let's play his version. We're gonna do this all night then. Let's do it.
That's nice, yo.
So what am I playing? Daymare or Cat?
We gotta play if Voltage in there.
I haven't even seen Voltage yet. Is he in there?
Yeah, he's in there.
He in there. I think he in there. Yeah, he's in there. Saw him earlier.
Yo, Voltage, are you there? If you are, say.
Somebody said we ball in flesh.
Sometimes he goes in and he
Dayman.
goes in and goes out.
Somebody said Demon Time. Yeah, we can get dark. About to get dark right now. High Tech got the album. He said, thanks for the sign. CDs, KP, thanks. Well, it could have been any CD I signed. It have to be Horoscope. Could have been. Where's Voltage at? He probably bounced out.
I don't think he's in the house.
We got two Daymans from Dayman. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
The remix.
So you want to play that, or you want to play?
Oh, he's out of the whip at the moment. Okay.
You want to wait till he gets back?
Okay, let's play something else then. All right. Wait till you get back, then play it for him.
So Ishtar.
Ishtar.
Here we go.
Coverboy. This is produced by Coverboy.
I tend to meet Ishtar, fish guard, Swiss cards. She sung a note high pitch, every eye lift, wrist from guitars. Her hand was thick as she stared into the audience, which for her was a bit large. A room full of politics and big stars, toothpicks and caviar. The room was thick and lit up with cigars. They had nuts and Ritz, drinks were mixed at the bar. I'll take a vodka and a spritz and she sits with no bra. Cigarette on the lips as the bartender picks out a jar. Twist a lemon. She take a sip, leave a tip, then we dip to the dance floor. They put a groove on. She swung me, then sung me a new song. In the house of shadows.
Put the vampires up.
Happy from the ballroom to the dungeons of the castle. I've been witness to the coming of.
Yeah.
Over a million years, not like a trillion years. Should've known what happened next. 2026, spinning checks, success. For months, the same meal. Toast salad with vinaigrette. I don't even smoke, and every morning I had a
DJ,
cigarette.
man.
That's what she approached me in the dress. See-through with fishnets. Her hair was twisted with cherry barrettes. Lips wet.
Hey.
You ready, my pet? Heavy eye test. She says, look, I'ma raise the dead and bring them up to overrun the earth and eat the living. Never disregard. My name is Ishtar. I came here to feast on children. I'm queen of the demon. I'm here for your semen. I woke up screaming, barely breathing. Was I just dreaming? Nightmare. Black room, white chair. A fat moon right there. It's 3:33 a.m. Pagan. Hallelujah. Amen. Glory, glory. Jezebel. Dead Israel. Gilgamesh. Gatekeepers. Snake creatures. Fate speakers of the planet risk gods. My secret meeting with Ishtar. The Rishkagal's kingdom in splendid dress. Only to be compelled at each of 7 gates to shed a piece of her regalia. Finally, Anana falls naked and powerless before Rishkagal, who hangs her up like so much. Meat upon a drying hook, drought descended
Nice.
on the earth. As a result, but the gods help revive Inanna.
And you know,
I like that. Very good.
Oh, thanks, brother.
You know,
all right, no doubt. And you know what's crazy? Ishtar, we just left Easter. I think Ishtar is was after. I think Easter is the way you say Ishtar.
Yeah, Ishtar, Easter.
Yeah,
That's why
Esther too.
Very
right?
appropriate. To play.
and Esther in the Bible.
Esther in the Bible is really Ishtar.
Ishtar. Yeah. Esther, Easter, and Ishtar. So that's dope. Yeah. So when you look at the scriptures, a couple of that's why all of those stuff add up when you look at it. Thank you, Eric. And that's not really. That's a if y'all check out Ishtar is an old Sumerian goddess. You say the Syrian.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that one. I'm not gonna explain everything.
I'll go back to those gods, older gods.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna explain too much on it. You gotta go check it out. Cover Boys. You're a beast on that one. I heard that beat. Burn there. It's like a Superman. A lot of fantastic Superman part 2 or something. Part 3. All right, so let's play one more. Let's play is he back there?
Voltage.
Not yet.
Ishtar. One more time, or let's run to another one. Fertility God. Yeah, you're right. I love this chat room, man. Y'all super on it.
Well, you should go to different one.
They're on point. Fertility Goddess. Yes. Fertility Holiday. Shout out to Jamie. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pick one now. Say eliminate umbrella. Let's just play Lord.
The remix or the original?
Oh, is he up in here? Let's play the remix.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Exclusive. Hold up. For the first time. This Lord y'all haven't heard yet. For the album. Let's go. Produced by Mark of Buddha.
Okay.
AD.
Lord. Mark of Buddha. Lord. Horoscope Corpse. I give honor and thanks to the divine elders that place armor on saints. From the nebula to holding scepters and garments, homage I think. If you see my horrors, you're faint. I'm on the throne, all alone, let me swallow my drink. Grab a microphone, make your headphone, your headstone in sync with ruins and constellations. There's no human that can face them. Every rapper came before me is distinct. As I be around as long as the Sphinx, I cremate you to your ashes like glitter that's pink. Body from spirit, coming off the wall like paint. John the Baptist, bring his head to me on plates. Lord, tree of knowledge of good and evil. See me walking up a spiral mountain with hooded Hebrews. Got into a falcon where they stood these people that spoke on balance, and we all turned to the eagles that flew off silent. Lord, as the bell ring in cathedrals, the hell I bring to you in sequels. Scream and yell, yet die peaceful. My writing is illegal, yet lethal. Lord, gods in their victory, cognitive empathy, emotional, empathic, masters of mystery. Immortal light is amazing, my wizardry. Giving all honor and praise to William Saunders' grave. Crowley or Alistair Crowley, a place to balance the holy. I'm in the palace that's low-key. Used to flavor the palace with OE. Now it's Lord, the GOAT MC, Smokey, swords. In the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Shinobi. The scroll reads on the wall. The horrors of Horus, for the throne, living waters. I witness its Taurus, hermetic house of heathens. Witches and corners, the library of God is my primary source. Lot's wife buried in salt. Red third eye, the blurriest courts. The God-free religion. Godfrey Higgins, wrote about Egyptian. So he saw it, so it's written. But it's not true in living. Before the flood of Wallace budge, let the people speak from the true palace blood. Lord, my writing is psilocybin mycelium. Son of the widow spider, my boss is bicentennium. My mic's a viper reptilian. Divine Dr. Copper, draconian. Holy pen, drawing crowds to the Dravidians. Master millennium, MC from the book of the Gideons. I study y'all rapper styles like guinea pigs. I'm from the wittiest, unpredictable, Unfollowable, unspeakable, underrated, unappreciated, but yet unbeatable. Move the planets. I came down, crack the dawn, take a Pikachu. Lord. Chakra colors align like a beak of a Pikachu. Aurora borealis when I'm pure in my knowledge. Purple, sweep the floors of my palace. Lord, my virtue, form circles of power. Lord.
Very good.
See, I did not hear the finished final version. Master.
Why not?
Yo, it's dope, man.
I sent it to you.
That beat is fire.
Yeah,
Shout out to Marco Buddha.
But I haven't heard this, yo.
This is the remix, right?
Shout out to Cover Boy. Yeah, it's the remix.
This is the remix.
Yeah, yeah. So they're getting special, you know, when they get online. This wasn't gonna be online. This is not on the CD. Shout out to Neil.
Shout out to Marco Buddha.
Yeah, Marco Buddha. So I guess we gotta play
man, that beat is dope.
Yeah, so I guess we gotta play what's the name now? We should just play Voltage. Daymare? You want to still wait for him?
He did Daymare too?
He did Daymare.
Oh,
play Daymare.
I didn't know that.
So this is here we go.
Hush Nation says sick. Thank you, man. Yo, good looking Marco Buddha. Yeah. So it's all different lyrics on that one. Cause when I heard it, I was like, nah, man, it gotta fit to the track. So, you know, we went in, but I didn't hear that mastered version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just heard a little bit. I know I did it, but I didn't hear it when it came back. Mm-hmm. That was my first time hearing it, so I should have said that. Big up to the first time hearing. Let's go.
Okay, Daymare by Voltage Controller.
Yeah.
Voltage control.
After they flood the planet, the sons of Aaron was in the sub-Saharan. Now we stomp through Brownville, Mother Gaston. That's right above Atlantic, coming from Atlantis, where priests kill kings and gutted dragons. Drugs and fashion, blasting automatics. The dead do not dance. You cannot call it graphic. Watch my horror madness. Tiptoe through terror while Satan sleeps. Pagan priests prayed as they made the graven beast. Let the ravens release. July, August, September, October, November. That's the acronym for Jason, as in Jason the Greek. That's the month. Now let's do the 7 days of the week. Sunday, sun worship. Monday, moon. Tuesday, Tyr, the god of war. Wednesday, Wooden or Odin. Thursdays for Thor. Friday, Freya, is when Islamic and Israelites face the east. Say they grace but won't eat. Saturday, the worship of Saturn. See the pattern? Information begins gathering. I start my transfiguration at my mastering. What's happening? Priest got a mic, he's tapping in. L3 lights up, his head ignites catechins. Blood splatter, people scattering. Savage, plastic, grafted skin. Rap gods fill the wrath of men. My rap is sin. Poison pen, boys to men. I'm poised within. Move like noiseless wind. All you see is the pool and the koi that swim.
Voltage. Man, son in the building.
It was them from the oldest schools who anointed him. They sung with voices and hymns. My voyages is in, but my swords do not bend. So hide till I find you. Then it's the skull and the spine grinder. It's raining blood inside the diner. Grab your neck, you scream in the A minor. You push me and I push you, but there's an open grave behind you. Before you fall in, let me first put you in the coffin. Play organs, this my offering.
I'm happy.
You took it back to the old school priest on that one a little bit.
Oh man, yeah, yo, thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It kind of right there kind of probably brought that out of you.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks Voltage for bringing that out, yo.
Shout out to Voltage. Man.
Yeah,
big up the Voltage.
Yo, let me tell you, that's when you have that smile on the inside. It's like having a baby, yo. Somebody said metaphysics. Yeah, this album is very. It's like that. Okay, Aurora said lemonade umbrella. Let's do it.
Lemonade umbrella. Oh, so they already got the jump.
Yeah, he probably got it. Yes. This got the
I come as a tree with a wind coat. My hands keep vanishing out my sleeves into thin smoke. Pulled by lions in a chariot of fire from a ghostly kingdom was my intro. I'm from a race called the heavy mentalist. My mementos was that I came through spinning cosmos. In dark holes I met Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I and Daniel are identical. I'm going crazy, I'm in a cult with some ladies from Haiti. But to add insult, I wrote till my pen broke to invoke the insult on impulse. I feel the ends close, so I engulf into Zen quotes and what Dr. Ben spoke, and all of the gods and the ancestors and the kinfolks. This is not a belief, I transcend hope. Hurricanes and rose petals blowing from the forest. You left your mind open, I'm walking right into your conscious. The rainbow man holding a paintbrush. My legs are spray paint cans with crayons for fingers, writing in technicolor. Imagination sketching the forever, then putting specks of vanilla in the nebula. Meteor storms, it's raining under my umbrella. Form the sun elders.
Yo,
man, that was hard too.
Yo, hold up. Had to answer something real quick. Yo, man, Vinny, okay. Neil, the greasy. Whoa, yeah, man, it's one of those joints. Upon making this, I mean, we did this a while back, so the whole vibe, I should have been burning some candles.
Mm-hmm.
The whole vibe was like, you know, if you got the album right now, good luck on you, good luck to you, whatever. Damn, getting high already. Yeah, I mean, it was an incense.
Maybe it's right incense
with
right
the
there, man.
with this. So we do the tea ceremony while we were playing the music. Dave Flores said he loved it. Good looks. Oh, you got it already? Shout out to Dave Flores, man. Let me see. Copy, yeah, man, you gotta copy, yo. Gotta copy. Make sure you got copy tonight. Get it tonight, yo.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Daymare, right? Did you change the beat on that?
Yeah, Voltage did it.
Oh, okay.
It was a different beat. It was a different beat on a CD.
Oh, okay.
So, that's different. So he went and did it over. So, there's a different. Well, there's a whole different song for Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The original Lord, something about that. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who promote that. We wanted to push something up there, but you know how it goes. Yeah. That's a long story. You know? A great story too. Let me see, all Woo Heads. Witchcraft Jazz. I don't know who did that. What we got? Let's do the tea ceremony as we're playing some music. So somebody said Oath. Aurora Borealis. You already picked one though. I want somebody else. Let me see. Yo, chill out. Yo, y'all gotta chill out, man. Y'all wildin', man. Everything you do is fire. Oh, good looking. So we play some more. Just by that, giving me that type of energy.
Yeah, I thought that I was listening to Daymare. I thought I heard a different beat to it, but I mean both of them are awesome.
I got that version. I play that. I play that one too. Yeah, I played it. It was I chilled. Nah, you good, Aurora. You just pick one. Nah, you can still pick. If nobody else pick, we can play Oath. Let's just play Oath for Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis.
Skeleton with the top hat. The devil opened up a cigar pack. Offers me one, I take off and run through demons and large bats. Pitch black, I run through the cob, stepping over the garage rats. Some running over the bloody sink with the broken dishes, where the mop's at. Along the walls with the feet of a bear, head of a lion, and skin of a bobcat. I saw a drum set and a guitar rack, and Ozzy Osbourne posters all over, and Dracula by Bram Stoker. Next I saw a heavy metal band. The one that was on the mic stand was beneath the Ram sculpture. They all were dressed like the queen of the damned. Damn, the movie. Next I'm in the brewery with groupies. Took some X, a couple of Zans with some fans. This girl with purple hair was bipolar. She slides over with a diet soda. Said nice to know ya. Hands me vodka after 5 Coronas. Sip this, Nicodemus, trick the demons. I missed the Phoenix, my trip to Venus. Cosmic Masonic Lodge in Haiti. Upside down is how they hung the lady, then cut out a baby. When Dracula bites, he never asks for gravy.
Lead me to the water, and I'll jump right in. Make sure it's warm and bubbly, soft against my skin. Don't treat me like a lady, 'cause that's not what I am. Ain't no kind of lady could ever satisfy a man.
Yo.
That was dope.
Yo.
Wow.
AD, that's me. That's how skit right there.
Yeah.
Oh, treat me like a lady. Yo. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, I like those. The Devil Mash. Yeah, I like that. It was the Gracie. Yeah, I like that. It's dark. It's dark and hell is hot.
Dark and hell.
Yeah. Let me shout out to Kaba Praxis. I saw you. What did he say, AD?
Who?
He did a donation.
Oh yeah.
Super chat from he says, have you heard of the Haitian philosopher Joseph Auguste Nader Fermi? He's another Marcus Garvey worthy of studying his life and legacies. Let's not let the ancestors' work die with them. Okay. Definitely going to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the skates, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, shout out to Jason. We got the right. Let's put that out there. Make sure y'all go cop my skateboard too.
Got it.
And AD is going to put that up there for y'all. Word. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the tea ceremony right now. As we play some horoscope. Get into that.
Come on, that. Also got the Colors Collective ODB shirt on. I've been seeing me wearing it on the show, so make sure y'all comment.
Yeah, shout out to ODB.
Rest in peace, ODB. So
indeed,
you get the shirt, hoodies, the boards, whatever you need.
That's right.
Shout out to Jason.
This is called the animation period. By collecting proteins from the star Sirius, let us create gods after our own images. From his own genes, he formed a king mysterious. Later.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, make sure y'all go cop that, man. The website is up there too. So y'all can go check out the board. I signed a bunch of them already. So you can go get them. Sign, get the collective item. The ODB board. So when y'all go on there, y'all see all of that. We did a joint thing together.
Yeah.
There's somebody in there building on mathematics. I see y'all in there.
That's Demetrius.
Well, mathematics is a language, you know. So we ought to understand that. That's a universal language of adding. We want to multiply.
Oh man!
But their mathematics, they like to divide and subtract. Two sides to the coin. Add, multiply, divide, and subtract. You know, that's what their whole job is. Make sure that we don't multiply. In the beginning, it had math in it because it said be fruitful and multiply. That's math. You know what I'm saying? It was told to them. It was told to Adam and Eve to mathematics, to multiply, to extend. I love all. Nasha, right? Nasha Champ, good looking. Nation, right? I was saying it right?
Nyasha.
Right. All right, Nyasha, champ, shout out to you. She says, I love it all so far. Says, this is why I have been since 98. You're a real rap mystic. Hey, man, I need my mystic. Need my mystic. No doubt. Peace, thank you. Because without mystics, you can't get it done. That's the magic behind everything. I'm super fly in that picture. Man, shout out. That's my K Slade days. Who's the next one? Freddie, what's that? Freddie Cali? Or just call. Love is always the answers. Thank you, Killah Priest, for all art, and do salute all your presence. Thank you. For all you are, and do salute your presence. Well, thank you for that, man. They say that to now is a gift, and that's why we call it the presence. Being in the now is the place. I mean, you can think about the past, you can think of the future, but being in the now is the experience right now. Don't jeopardize the now. Enjoy the moment while you're in it, because you're never going to get it again. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy this time that you have. Just think about it. I mean, it's a beautiful time. That's why we need to spend more time celebrating than sadness, and just enjoying it. Every day is not happy, and every day is not promised, but we could grow from all the mistakes. You can grow from it. Stop beating yourself up. You know what I mean? You gotta stop beating yourself up.
Yeah, I mean, you only got one life to live, man. So you better utilize it. Don't let anything bring you down. I mean, because you never know when it's that time to go. So cherish every moment in life.
Yeah. We've been taught that, yo. Once you find that out, man, I'm telling you, that childhood trauma always goes back to that childhood. Michael Jackson, have you seen my childhood?
Mike lived it out though, man. He definitely lived out his. You gotta give Mike his props to an extent. He definitely lived out his childhood. Never Neverland. I mean, he lived all his fantasies and dreams.
Mike always
Mike.
complained.
I think they lied about Mike a lot, man.
Well, Mike he said himself, he complained a lot. Complained about being a Virgo. Okay. You know what I mean? Mike, no, I'm not taking those shots at no Virgos. No. My son is a Virgo. But I'm not taking those shots, but he always, AD can help me out on this. Mike on Virgos. Mike complained a lot. Complained a lot about his pops. He complained about his childhood. His brothers got on his nerves.
Yeah.
And he said that himself that, he felt more comfortable on the stage, and he haven't had a regular life. He just wanted a life. He was tortured.
Yeah.
He's tortured by his fame. He was tore apart because he was so big that he wasn't able to go to a restaurant and just sit down and eat. So when you talk about, that status of fame, it could become a prison for you. Some people, we seek so much of this, but, with it, it's almost like the story of King Midas. Everything he touched turned to gold.
Yeah. Mike is definitely like that, man. Every time, you know what I mean?
He turned everything he touched turned to platinum.
Into gold. Well, platinum.
10,000 sales. But then what happened? He couldn't eat his food. King Midas, there's a downside to there's a bewitched side to fame. This is a dark place to be, and we don't address that a lot. A lot of geniuses are tortured because of their mind. Their mind is great, but then they go through a lot because they don't have the regular lifestyle that they might. They just, after a while, you just want to be chill. You want a place to relax. You want to be able to eat. You know, and that reason why I brought up King Midas is because everything he touched to gold, he couldn't even eat his food.
Yeah.
He was starving. He touched his daughter and turned her to gold.
Yeah.
He was killing people.
Yeah.
For his love, he started killing people. He may not. He wasn't. I don't think he meant to kill her, but he was. He turned into gold, yo. That's harsh. You got power to, and you touch your seed, you turn into gold. I'm not trying to be
Sound
cruel.
like he was cursed.
Yeah.
You know,
because he wanted everything to be gold.
He wanted everything to be gold. So okay, anything you touch is going to turn to gold.
Yeah.
That was a curse. You know, that was a curse that he had because you know he had too much vanity. He wanted so much gold. So boom, wherever you touch your daughter, you touch your father, boom, they just turn to gold. No.
You said the key
turn her to
word.
gold.
Yeah, you said the key word, vanity.
Vanity, man. You know, I know a lot of cats caught up in that vanity, man. Some people get a certain amount of cash and just think they rich, and then just wanna like live the rich lifestyle until it comes back and bites them in the back of the back of their head. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes you can't just what do they call it? What's the name that it's all about the what is it?
The Benjamins?
No. There's a term that they use. The perception, as they say. The perception, like, you know, you might have a lot of money. You could have $500,000 in the bank, but you want to live like you have $10 million or $100 million. And it doesn't work like that. You gotta humble yourself at the end of the day. You know? It's all about the perception.
Yeah,
You know?
but it's what you really after. If you want to perceive, you know, it's like when you want to put out that image. First of all, everything comes from a thought. This is why I say the disorder.
Yeah.
It's a disorder. When you want to proceed, see, there's a difference between abuse.
Right.
Like substance abuse. You could drink, or you can abuse it. You know, you can abuse power. And then the perception behind it, if you got a thing where you want to perceive, you want people to see the perception, then it's corrupted from the beginning because you want them to see something that's not even real.
That's right.
So you putting out that image, the disorder happens in here. This is why it's so mandatory to work on self. And to deal with self, go into a corner, go into your space. Your space, you don't want to have to know where you at. Go into your space and then deal with insecurities or problems that you may have. You need a tune-up, a checkup. Every car needs a checkup. So that you won't fall into the ones that everyone else fell into.
Yeah.
It's like a cycle. You want to get out of the box, like Lauryn Hill said. Lauryn Hill wanted to get out of the box.
Yeah.
She was crying on stage. Word.
Eventually, she got out of it though.
She went to jail.
Yeah, but she something was wrong with her, man, because she
Shout out to Lauren.
No, shout out to her. She just went through a transformation, man.
Yeah.
Like she I don't know where she was going. Well, some of us do, but they don't hear.
She a powerful Gemini, man.
Yeah.
Lauren, I love Lauren.
She's a serious individual.
Yeah, but it just, you know, people around her that wasn't keeping it real.
No.
And then when people around you, your team is not keeping it real, then you gotta evaluate that. But her soul was screaming on there. If I was at that show, I would have went on stage and hugged her. But I did a reverse. It wasn't me. But she was crying out when she did that, and she wanted to get out of that box. How many of us be crying like that without the music? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be walking down the street. You don't see it, but people need to get out of their relationships, or they be in. You could be anything. She just had a stage and a mic to say it, but it resonate with people that's going through things. I don't want to preach here, man.
No, go.
I like to
Go ahead, man. Go in.
Because I just be talking. Is it me?
Nah, man, nah. Just
Should we light the
Bill,
candle?
brother. Bill.
So it's the day after.
What it's all about.
Yeah, it's the day after. It's the day after the resurrection. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? That's his day. I don't want to go in and be. But you said just go.
Yeah, Bill. I mean.
All right.
I mean, going back to what I was saying though, like sometimes, because I'm be around cats that got a couple of dollars in. You know, I don't want to name names, but a lot of the times, man, in my opinion, you know, you can't live. I think you should always live in the means of where you're at the moment. You shouldn't try to like give a perception that you know you got all this information, because you know you be at the party with the rich people. They going back to the hills. You going back to your apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you not going back to the big mansion in the hills. You going back to your modest whatever you got. So it's like, you know, the perception be off sometimes. You know, it's good to, if you're gonna be around those kind of, network with them. Don't try to be like them. You know what I'm saying? Till you get there.
Well,
that's why I say it's the perception, Sewell. It's all about the perception, how you want to be perceived.
That sounds like a con artist.
That's what it is.
You got to deal with
you
a
hit
person.
it right on the nose right there.
Yeah,
That's
con
what it
artist.
is.
There's a lot of people, but Hollywood is filled with
that.
Yeah, and fame is too. When you get into fame, you meet a lot of people that you never met before, and you see a lot of people that be hanging around stars. Deion Sanders could talk about this. You know, I go a little old school. You know what I'm saying? And we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you be around people that you probably never seen before. They have songs about it. And then they give you drugs. A lot of drugs is involved. A lot of things that happen in the scene. But this is the dark side. That's why never compromise yourself or who you are. You don't have to compromise who you are. See, if you're trying to please someone and seek validation from others, you'll do anything.
Exactly.
Because you out there, you throwing yourself out there, you spreading yourself far. You're damn near a hoe. You know, like a girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend no ladies, but you're being pimped by the game to be a hoe. Because you're exploiting yourself to be out there, just do anything. But real people know, real recognize real. You know what I mean? And when people try to tell you that, don't take that jewel. Don't take that jewel inside, because it's like, yo, you need to perceive.
Yeah, word. I've always.
I don't want to see Rasul with fake lips.
and, you know.
No, I'm just saying.
No.
Cats, they go that far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You be out there with fake biceps. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I just got these, but we don't get implants because we have to deal with what we deal with. This is the way we are, and this is the way we are. You know, this is the way we're always going to be. And unless we enhance ourselves, you know. But if you a certain height, you know, and you a certain age, that's what it is. And you got to learn to live and accept what it is and utilize that to your best ability. Everybody wants to be 13 feet tall.
I don't know about that. I'll look weird dancing.
Yeah.
You know, you can't hit the dance floor if you're 13 feet tall.
Yeah, maybe I went too far. Maybe I don't want to be 13 feet. Well, you want to be taller, though. Everybody want to. In the song said he wished he was a little bit taller.
He did, yeah. Well,
but
what was his name?
Young MC, was he? Wish I was taller. Wish I was a.
Yeah.
He wish he.
Yeah, Manute Bowles tall. He's like 7. He's about 7, right?
Yeah, he
almost
said
7 feet.
Huh?
I think Manute Bowles is almost about 7 feet tall.
Well, you have to worry. Well, this guy in Africa, put the tallest man. He's a young dude. I just watched this. Crazy. Synchronicity is crazy since that pink moon. Don't throw me under the bus, y'all, because I know the cats, the pseudo killers out there. But for real, after that pink moon, no, right before the pink moon, AD, you could call it like you want it, but things been synchronizing a lot. Not just watching the tall dude. He's from Africa. He's the tallest guy. I think he's 28, something like that. If you pull up the tallest tall guy in Africa, the tallest guy in Africa. He's in Africa. So I know Naphtali, the female Naphtali, would love to talk about the Nephilims and stuff like that. This guy's walking around, and I just happened to see this. Teenage. Oh, what up, Dolphin Laugh? Shout out to Aaron, man. Aaron Hood, the Dolphin Laugh. Haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, okay. And McKevin said, Mahito said, stop lying, Rasu. Because Mahito just jump on behind you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're right there.
I see him right here.
Jody in the building. Even to kick you to your, even if they kick you to the side. I don't get that one. But, you see, let me see. Between Henry Hemisphere and Mr. Mirror. Hey, no doubt. Which is one of these aliases will get an album from the next. Will we get an album from the next? Henry Hemisphere or Mr. Mirror? Good question. Let me think about that. I'll think about that for you,
This is
Dominique. Yeah, it's exactly a question. Henry Hemisphere. That's
Didn't you say that in the ROM?
Yeah, that's on Lloyd.
Yeah.
Mr. Mirror. It might be.
I forget what you said. Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah,
Mirrors.
back
Mr. Mirrors. Could we go back now? Oh, shout out to the Team Rocket. Yeah, as we connect the star constellation with, that's what they do, man. We collecting the star constellation with our lives. It's funny how you can find some of those things that make sense inside of there. You know how they what's that cold brew, AD? Yep. No doubt.
Yep.
Shout out to AD and cold brew. It's funny how you can find some of those connections from the universe and to us. Why do you think so?
What you asking?
The universe and astrology. You know, some of the signs. Because I was building on Michael Jackson, the torture of himself, and I know he was messed up by the fame and stuff like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But some people could go up and say, okay, I put that with that. You know, you're able to do that and say, okay, this person is a Pisces because of the way they act and the stuff like that. And I was just saying, it's funny how everything get in sync.
Yeah,
I was talking about how everything was synchronized.
It's pattern recognition. You're noticing patterns.
Yeah,
and seeing correlations and saying, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's been happening, yo.
Yeah, it's gonna happen more and more. Synchronicity hits hard, and then if you see 11:11, they say that's the universe trying to wake you up. And then once you see 11:11 a lot, and it starts to spook you out, that's what happened to me in 2009. You know what I mean?
What?
Then after that, you'll start seeing other like digits. You'll see like 333, 444, 222. You see patterns and stuff like that. They all supposed to have meanings and stuff like that. Some say that you're getting reached out to by, you know, either the matrix itself, you know, or you're seeing synchronicities just in the numerical patterns of this universe, or some think that we're in a simulation. But there's definitely a digital pattern happening. As they say, your DNA is digital, ones and zeros. When you get down to the, you know, the very fine microcosm of your DNA, it's basically like a CD. And you know what I mean? You already know about the geometrical patterns that you'll see in snowflakes and in nature. You already know about the golden ratio,
spiderweb,
and Fibonacci sequence. It's so numerical and so digital. It's like, well, wow, this synchronicity is not just some kind of accident. You know what I mean? We're
turtle shell.
You know, we're definitely in some kind of program, and that's why a lot of scientists will say that, oh, we must be in a simulation of some sort.
Beehive.
You know, yeah. But you know, why
we might be.
Yeah.
You never know.
Or nature is just naturally that geometrical. You know what I mean? Or mathematical, as Demetrius would say.
Yeah,
Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius Barnes. He's always, talking about the mathematics and everything, which is true. I mean, math is everything as a language in itself. It's definitely an interesting topic.
I was watching a program on that the other day. I'll always be watching. Brian Greene's a great scientist, he physicist, and he talks about, they go back and forth. Is mathematics a language, or was mathematics created, or is just a product of nature? You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think that mathematics is all a part of. I think the mathematics is the reasoning or calculations behind math. Behind nature. You know what I'm saying? Because math would be the only way to interpret it. So to say it was created, I think it's always been there. Math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. If you have a sun and the moon,
right,
and you live on a planet, that's three right there, the sun and the moon. You could look at the universe and it will tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? And everything is in calculation. There's different type of it's a numerous. But that's the thing about sand. Right. That's if you could count, look at the sand. The sand just lets you know that you are never, like, math is infinite. And that if you could count every grain of a sand, then you can't. I'm not even talking about a beach. I'm talking about a desert. It's just letting you know within that realm that math is capable to move upon, but countless. Countless of possibilities that you could do. Yeah. It's an incredible experience. I mean, it's an incredible time that we are here experiencing all this. Is tea drunk right now.
You say that math is the language of the divines.
That's right.
There you go.
Yeah.
1 and 1 is 2.
There you go.
You can always put that together.
Yeah.
And you don't need too much. Now when you you don't need to. It's like this, but then there's trick knowledge, trick mathematics. There's cats that come in with the division,
right,
and subtraction. Here we go now.
Yeah.
Start moving that. You start playing with stuff. This is where you get magnets. When you start playing with things and you start going in and you start moving things around, that's tricks. Find the 3 balls. But you got 2 cups.
It's like that. I like that you said it, because it kind of goes like, what's that one game, y'all? The one it's not chess, was an ancient Asian game where they put all of the
Chinese chess.
Nah, not Chinese chess. It's it's called the Go board or whatever, and they put all the different. It was in that movie Pi.
You talking about an abacus?
Not an abacus.
That's counting.
There's another Asian. I forget the name of it. But it was in the movie Pi, and it's damn, I forget the name of it. Anybody in the
Pai Gao?
Anybody in the craft room?
Is it called a baccarat? Baccarat.
I think it is. Yeah. Is that it?
There's dominoes, right?
No, it's not. No, not dominoes.
I know Chinese. Was it?
But it's all based.
Like a marble?
Yeah, it was like little tiny little like different black little stone. They're not stone. They kind of they fashioned them or whatever. But
okay,
it was in that movie, and it was a kind of infinite game of possibilities in math.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why I was in Pi.
Right. That shows you math. Yeah, because marbles, and then if you look at the marbles, it looks like a planet, small planet.
There you go.
And you're moving them around.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right.
No. See, I know you going at. You said the flat Earth, right? See.
Hey, listen, man. I didn't do this. I didn't say this. This is what the universe said. The universe said this. They made the marbles.
Yeah.
So you put them on the spots, and you move it. Or you can say
the name of the.
Well, AD was like, let's do it for AD, like cards. How about cards?
All right.
That's a flat deck.
Yeah, flat
Get
deck.
it.
Yeah, I
Chevrolet. Do you know that the original? I'm not gonna go there because that's gonna open up Pandora's box. I was gonna say about the original cards were actually tarot cards, and the cards that we play with, is actually the dark ones.
We gotta get the numerologist back on the show.
Yeah,
because he was
the stone game is called Go. No, it's not that one.
He was a cardologist.
Yeah, he was. Yep. I'm a 10 of hearts, I believe. So I do remember that.
You ever watch that movie Pi?
Man, it's
in black and white, yo. And in the movie, the guy finds the secret to Pi, right? And he goes. I love that movie. He goes to he meets this Jewish guy, and he comes to him and he tells him about they're trying to find a number system in the Torah. And he tells him the different scriptures from the Torah, the ayats from the Torah, and he shows them adds up to 3, 4, 5 off into infinity. And then he shows him the golden ratio, which the other guy didn't know. And he tells him that we're trying to find this sequence in the Torah.
Right.
What's so crazy in the movie, the guy in the movie figures it out. So it's a bugged out movie. You gotta watch that movie. Yo.
Yeah, watch it.
Trust me, when you watch that, you're gonna come back to yo, Sue, you was right.
Right.
It's like, yo, that movie's bugged out.
Right. It was. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. Because you know, off top, I'm thinking about the one I gotta sit down and watch certain movie. I'm still. Hold on. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the movie. That's the movie. It takes place in New York too. Your stomping ground.
Matt, yeah, well, you got stock exchange.
Well, he's a number theorist in the film.
Somebody said the cabal. Well, then when you deal with that, you deal with the 22. Well, we can't get that. Kabbalah is based on those old disciples, disciplines. Yeah. Yeah, when you get into that, man, I mean, that's another whole level because that goes into it. Ants are related to bees.
That's a good one. I never thought of that. What do you think about that, God?
I think it's the wasp.
The wasp, yeah.
I think ants are closely. Well, maybe let me see. Shout out to Freddie Call. He says devil's greatest trick was to make us think our sins will be forgiven no matter what.
I like that. Yeah.
The devil's greatest trick was to make us think our sins will be forgiven no matter what. You have to break that down. I didn't catch that. You caught that?
I caught it too, but I think that it sounds more like, more coming from a religious connotation than...
One at a time. We break it down, let AD break it. Go ahead, tell us.
I think that comes from more of a religious connotation. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about, your sins.
Well, he said the devil. So
yeah, because when you, so, when you get into that, it's almost like all of the things that you make salat for, or you go and you pray, you go to, what do they call it? The confession booth, and you go in there.
Could you bring it back? I just want you to break it down. Do you know what you're saying? I don't go.
Yeah, it's more like
too deep.
It sounds more like coming from a religious stand. Because you put the devil in there, that puts a character from the Bible. But yeah, it might be true if you're religious.
What up, Fred Collins? Just ask another question. What's your take on that, AD?
I mean, he's basically saying that how the Bible will talk about how you are able to be forgiven for your sins, and how Jesus died for your sins. We could talk about what a sin is and the sine wave that happens naturally, but
you get too deep.
Yeah, well, but that's it. I just touched on it. So like they're talking about how sins is like doing something wrong, doing something bad. So you're not gonna necessarily always be forgiven because you are judged to thyself. Because we are all of God, we are judging ourselves. It's not like someone external is gonna be like, "Hey, you did something wrong." We're gonna be guilty upon ourselves. If you do something really bad, your worst person that's gonna judge you is yourself, because you have a higher mind that's judging you. So we all have a God mind. Do you know what I mean? And if your lower mind does something wrong, you're gonna be punishing yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why people will go crazy, because they know they did something wrong, and like it's the guilt that is hell. Hell is the feeling of guilty and regret. That's what hell is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a state of mind. So you do something wrong, you judge thyself. So you know what I mean? If you do something that's like totally wrong, like killing somebody, you're gonna be judging yourself, and you will punish yourself because your God mind knows that that's wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what hell is. Crazy, right? So that's how I see it as far as what he's talking about, because you won't be forgiven because you won't be able to forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's my interpretation.
All right. Okay. I get that. Wait, I'm still a little bit, because he said the devil's greatest trick. So he said the devil's greatest trick was to make man. Make us
feel like our sins are forgiven. It's almost like he's saying God is the devil, if you think about it. Because because the devil is there to, you know, if that's true,
right. You
that's that, you know what I'm saying? That's that perception thing I was talking about earlier.
You said it wrong. Yeah, maybe
the guy may have came to you in the form of what you perceive as God, but then at the end you thought you done did something. You're gonna be forgiven, and then boom, that's like saying God is the devil. And maybe, you know, according to religion, I mean, it could be, because if I were to ask the question, can God kill the devil? Answer will be no, because they've been battling ever since the beginning. The devil did lose, but then he struck back.
I'm not going to get too deep.
Don't forget,
we can't get too deep. We can't.
I want to get too deep.
No.
But what you saying? Okay, that's cool. No, what you saying is
no. I'm just just adding on to it.
When you're dealing with that, what it said is pure confusion.
Yeah.
What was confusing? Our question? I mean, was it the question, or was it what we're trying to break down?
I think what the brother was, what the brother said, it just sound profound but confusing at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Hey, what up, Carl? Hit us again and break that down. Yeah, we might could break that down. The devil gives the word. That's what Al says. The devil gives the word. Okay, let's go to the craft. It said, devil is not a tool. Well, I said long ago, the devil is God, subconscious. That's a heavy, that is hard. That was dope. I gotta give Coverboy dope, that one.
What's that?
He said that what's the name was the subconscious. That God, that the devil was God's subconscious.
I like that. That was hard. That was
hard.
Like that, because you got to look at it like that from a mental point of view. You got to also look, when you're reading the Bible, man, you can't take it always from a literal standpoint. As some people do. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. The devil is the subconscious of God's consciousness.
That was dope.
Yeah.
It's
a good way to look at it. I don't know if everybody would agree with that. You got a lot of crazy Christians out there.
It's not. Everybody. Everybody's not going to agree.
Nah.
We spend too much time trying to get everybody.
Trust me. Me and you used to sit out on the streets and talk to these people for hours on end about this stuff. So I don't know.
It's not about but it's not about getting everybody to agree.
No.
Because everybody's not going to agree.
No.
Mm-hmm. It's so much based on interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like looking at artwork.
Yeah.
Conversation.
It's also about just having just a reasonable conversation. You know what I'm saying? When you just reason it all out and you try to have a good conversation where your points can come in, and we can try to kind of reason everything out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what it is when when the emotions start and people connect themselves. It's called because you look up that word. It's like fanat. You know, it's called fanat.
Fanatic.
Almost close to fanatic.
Well, fan is
Fanatasium. Fanatasium. Something like that. If you look it up, it's like your view.
Right.
It's not only different, but it's wrong. You know what I mean? When you start taking it to that level, then this is where bloodshed. This is where religion turns into killing. Because your view, your view is not just it's like it's wrong. Matter of fact, it can get scary.
Yeah. Well,
now
it get real scary.
Now this is the birth of a crusade because. Oh, did I say something wrong? I'll just keep saying it, right? Just keep talking because because I don't want to offend. No, because I know there are apologists that's going out and apologizing, but I'm just talking right now because you never know what kind of they like. Don't say this, don't say that. But I'm just being real. People don't talk real no more.
No,
it's not being scared. It's not about being scared. It's about just speaking as talk.
It's 2022.
Yeah, because if you and they just now apologizing. Well, I don't know who they're called apologists. Somebody going out there apologizing for something happened 2,000 years ago. How that work? The people that did something ain't even here.
They just went in. They just killed each other. I don't agree with them Cameroons down there. I'm gonna go down. That's how they think.
Somebody said that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Who you apologizing for? And I was at the airport. Man, I hate to do this, but it happened. It's a long time ago, and I got stuck out in Europe. What that was, I performed with Run DMC, yo.
Oh, nice.
It's out in Europe. So I kind of missed my flight, and I was in the airport by myself. And they told me, they said, you can get on the next flight, but you won't have to wait the next day if it's full. I'm like this.
Yeah.
Here comes a marching band. I'm like, I'm done. So I'm there, and then I met this apologist group. And I didn't even know, this is the first time I heard of apology. They said they're going to, Christians or whatever. They was on their way to Jerusalem to apologize for the wars and stuff like that. For the wars that was going on during the crusade.
Very interesting.
And I was like, damn.
Where was you at?
So 2,000 years ago. Huh?
You was in France.
I was somewhere. We was overseas somewhere. I was in the airport.
Okay.
It was crazy. Triple JC, they all dead now. Well, that's what they said. They wanted to go out there and apologize. So they wanted to go out there and apologize. See, people get caught up into a belief system where when you start getting, I think it's somebody from the chat room going to get it. Fanaticism, something like that. It's called FANA. It's almost, but you can see where fan comes from.
Right. Right.
Fanatic.
Fantastic.
It's almost like fanatic. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Fanatic.
Yeah, we don't have two different degrees. You're wrong, and my way is right.
Right.
And now we got to demonize you. We got to. Not only that, then we start spreading rumors that you cannot listen. Then it become a law or whatever. Or the next thing is war. Crusades and stuff like this. This birthed crazy mind state. This birthed a crazy mind state because you got to think about years and years and years ago. And all you historians out there, you're welcome to chime in. But before, when people didn't do research like that,
right?
When it was what it was. You living in 2 BC or something like that. You just rolling out, and what it is, it's just stories.
Right.
Until somebody challenged that idea, which is crazy. It's just like somebody says, before people, the world was just like, tell me that story again. For real? Tell me that. Yeah. Word. For real. But you ain't going there. You ain't going there to dig and see things like that. Oral tradition. They was like passed down and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was a time in history, maybe Dark Ages, I don't know approximately time or whatever. It was a time when someone started challenging.
Yeah.
And then you had the birth of these astronomers. Where you at, AD? Astrologists.
Astrologists, yeah.
Right. AD over there feeding what he told. I want AD in on this. The truth. And then you had the birth of all these different kind of people that were coming up, and they were like, yo, this is that. We're going to challenge your idea. We're going to challenge what you said. We're going to challenge your scriptures, or we're going to challenge your your books, whatever that's saying, and then it kind of shifts because now you have the birth of these different type of thinkers. It's not just words of mouth.
Indeed.
You got to prove it. Somebody said, okay, then you have your Galileo, then you have your Strada. You know what I mean?
That's
then you
what's
got
so
these
crazy
guys
about Galileo because he did prove it to him. He says, hey man, come over to my lab.
Yeah.
You can look through the telescope yourself.
Right.
And they refused to look through his telescope, and you know what happened?
Right.
They came to his lab and they arrested him.
Because exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You are doing something that's totally
profound. Totally profound. It happened also in the Islamic world too. At one time, in Islam, where science was looked at next to the,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Next to your studies of the Quran. It wasn't until a man, I forget his name, Ibn something. I know you guys in there can find. It wasn't until he came along and challenged the very state of the scientific Islamic community and say that the Islam should be solely based off Quran and Sharia. And they were going back and forth, but it wasn't. But this guy was held as a saint because he went against the authoritarian caliphs at that time, and still they actually he's as referenced as a saint, and they held him up and pushed the scientific aspects of Islam to the side, and this is where they're at today. So they went to go to a different route. But in my opinion, Islam was very, very scientific back in those days, back a long time ago in beyond the 14th, 17th century beforehand. So it goes back to what you're saying, Priest. Every monotheistic religion, someone comes along and it challenges the authority, and they just go against it, even if the scientists of that particular branch or group knows what they're talking about. So. Yeah, it's just it's very, very interesting.
All right, yeah, because I pulled up. How many of y'all know how, like Isaac Newton? Isaac Newton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember we played that? Yeah, I didn't know he died from poison. Yeah, he was poisoned. Because he tried to do nobody poisoned him. I think he tried to do something with lead. And these guys are great. He tried to do something. He had memory problems. He had tremors. He was delusional. Now this is honest. He was paranoid because, and this is the cat symptoms of mercury poison, because he felt that he could do something and turn the mercury into gold.
Right.
And played himself.
Yeah.
And now he did play himself.
That's what I'm saying. When you show this stuff, these kinds of like somebody that was it,
he ended up
these
dead.
Alchemical like performances and stuff amongst the Christians and the monotheistic societies at that time, they looked at that shit like witchcraft or some form of magic.
Yeah. But he tried to, what I'm saying is like you said, you look through some telescopes, there's always somebody that's coming after you to make.
That's right.
And it kind of like overrides your philosophy. But I'm good.
Okay.
It kind of overrides your philosophy from centuries, like a lot of cats that was doing these things. And then some of them did some outright retarded stuff. And you start thinking, like, I think somebody thought that ills really came from mud. No lie. I don't know if it's Isaac. It's one of them, but I got it down here. Yeah, my man tried to turn gold into mercury. We talked about this, and it was a show, and he ate lead. Stone mercury. He ate and ended up trying to make gold, and he ended up dying.
Well, I mean,
it's a cruel world out there, especially if you don't got the equipment.
When you experiment with the elements of certain things, sometimes that happens.
But look at Isaac Newton. I want to put this up. I'm not trying to. Did you ever see them? These guys was hilarious, man. With the big.
They was wearing the wigs and whatnot at that time. Yeah,
I don't know if I would have went for that, for straight up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tall God Hero. You know what I'm saying?
What was I gonna say? I told y'all before. I said what's gonna happen is right. You know, I always say this on the platform, the craft. They put that James Webb telescope up there,
right?
And I always say, you know, once they find life on another planet, that's going to change the whole game. You know, astronomers are already talking about this. This is going to really change the game on everything because, like, I was just talking to somebody the other day. You know, the Bible says that, you know, God is further than the furthest star, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is further than the furthest star. Well, astronomers have found the furthest star. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that? They found the oldest galaxies. They found these things. So what's written in the biblical text is outdated information.
But they
done put God in a realm where he could be questioned. You know what I'm saying? And now scientists can probe beyond the stars and go to the further. Because when you say, well, God is further than the furthest star, well, they found the furthest star. They found the exoplanets. They find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just totally goes against just what they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? As far as science is concerned.
Yeah, but I don't want to get too far into that.
No, I'm just putting that out there.
Because when you get into that, that's because they make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of their stuff that's coming out is a lot of their work have been debunked and being debunked also. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? It could be cats that see further, but a lot of work that's been done, it's just like finding the equipment. But I want to touch this because I already know this is going to turn into something. So I want to get off this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good conversation for y'all to have later on. You know?
Yeah. Soak that up for y'all, man.
Yeah, I already told you always how I felt about till I saw the pictures of Isaac Newton. I'm not trying to knock them, Isaac Newton and Aristotle and stuff like this. Some of these guys were making books and they were guessing. A lot of people, you ever thought about that? Like some people they didn't have the equipment to fill out everything because if you want to just go ahead and put your own self in certain things because it's better to hear from the people actually what they were saying instead of what people who write the books say.
Indeed.
And a lot of people don't get the image. They don't get the full understanding, especially if you're from a whole nother country. Like if you can come over here and look at hip hop. Now it's pretty known now, but it's a lot of elements in hip hop. Right. KRS-One could break it down for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of elements in hip hop where you walk style and stuff like that. But you just saw one part. And there's a whole genre. You don't know about dancing yet. You just know about trap. They say you just now, but there's a whole history about it. But you just coming into it now, and you go, okay, I know hip hop, trap, the dressing and stuff, trap music.
Yeah.
But see, before that, there was different styles that they never knew about. They just only surfaced. But to them, it's deep because they're going to, well, hold up. There's underground trap music too. That's not even out.
That's right.
But before even underground trap music, there's another type of rap. You don't even go to Heavy D and the Boys.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? That's not even trap. I'm just saying it's mathematics go deep because it is layers to stuff. Yeah, your cat tripping. You gave it some catnip. Yeah, so the cat tripping, yo. Yeah, he just came over here and did a flip and rolled around and then he acting like he chasing something right now. Somebody said, let me see, EP&D versus Mobb Deep. Yeah, okay. Cover boy. I was never here, I was there. Indeed. All right, let's play one more song and then we're going to get into something else and then we're going to go to the music.
Okay.
Get up out of here. Yeah, do the show
Hold on.
a little early. Yeah. Huh? Let's do another song, and then we're gonna go to the song promotion while we do this. Tomorrow, the next Wednesday, we have Carl Scranton returning. That should be good. He want to go further into the Dogons. He didn't get to finish his build, and he wants to go further than Mojito doing the Fox Chase. I gotta play Fox Chase again. Fox Chase. Let's play. Which one? We played Lemonade Umbrella. Let's play the Corpse. We played the Corpse before? Yeah, I played the Corpse. Let's play
Cranberry Vampire, Raspberry Soda and porno magazines. Leg Show Expo, she's in the pink Ferrari. We call her Tiamat the Dragon Queen. Her ears with bat wings, she licks on her lemon ice cream. She lives in a dollhouse that turns black when the fog's out. Her grandmother's shadow follow her into the castle. She wears open-toe glitter sandals near the statue of Tammuz. Bandana tied on her head as she whispers over candles. I'm holding a small chain watch while drinking beet juice. Then I sit down, legs crossed, I want a divorce. Then she comes out the shadow wearing a sexy apparel that's see-through, holding a peach fruit. Then my chair turned to glue. The floors turned to goo. The room turned purple and blue. She said, I hope this works for you. Undunguna, Nutimut. Her behind was like a juicy fruit. Then her tears came down like wine into bamboo shoots. She stirred up my mind. My third eye lit up in technicolor. My ex-lover, she likes sex and latex and rubbers. She said she liked the way that they stretch as she lay naked on covers. She said, pretend you're a mugger. And I'm a helpless lady. Please, someone save me. The thought made me go crazy. She popped out an onyx yoni egg. She said, hold me closely is the only way. Unholy, I held both her legs. Wooden spoon and a cherry sundae. Whipped cream, whipped screams, plums and berries, entrees. Then she took off in a car with a mummy wrapped in strawberry taffy. All her monster friends were made out of candy. It bites your neck, increase your blood sugar. I grabbed a pillow, fell to the floor, I think I'm dying. Low iron, I'm haunted by a glucose ghost. Turned into table salt, I'm a corpse.
I'm a corpse.
The corpse. That's the corpse. Yo, corpse. Again, we playing a lot of Horoscope today. Well, it's gonna be out, so it's all good, man. That shout out to Fourth Disciple. He mixed that one, and he mixed Cranberry.
Very nice.
I'm trying to see from here. I don't know why my eyes are like.
I think you're trying to go to the next one.
Yeah,
I think the next one is 13.
Oh, yeah, we got 13. Let me see. We'll see with my glasses.
I can actually see.
No, they do, I guess.
You say I got good eyes, man.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You probably can see. Yeah, exactly. But, so which...
I think the next one is 13.
No, what...
Is that a...
No, we did the video for...
Oh, I'm sorry.
I heard that one. No, you're right. Cranberry, Fourth, mixed that one too. I think we'll play that one. I'm just looking. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it up in the air. We played Daymare, right?
Mm-hmm. You wanna play it again? I don't know what happened to Voltage.
We played Lord. I don't think we did Cat. Cat is the remix to that too, right? It's by Voltage. Oh. First time listening. Okay.
And those architects, ancient builders of Babylon, demonizing demolition, draconian technology. The Titans train the Edomite avatars, reptilian Republicans, angelic Ansars. The Nation 9 on Nassau, Egyptian cat guards and cattle guards. We on camels, camouflage. The age is analog, tarot cards, mystic shows two men, one an empath, one narcissistic. Perishing planet, prison paradise, parasites. I'm a macabre mechanic, copper around Tanzanite. The lamps ignite in the sacred chamber, the snake's anger. Then the voice said, read the walls ahead, there's great danger. May you find profound peace, crown priest. May the gods find favor, grants me a wager. Osiris on the side of Isis as she goes into labor. She held Horus, Mary holds the savior. Invaders from the Caucasus, now they own 40 acres. Hide out in Panama, Zebulon Noriega. Check it. I'm the purification priest that ascended into heaven. The 7 brilliant lessons are manifested of answers and man questions of ancestors and adolescents. Turn matter into unleavened bread. 500 were fed. For 5 loaves I wrote and diagnosed the diet for most. My writer promotes biters to choke. Fresh fire and smoke. My thoughts provoke desire to quote. Thought-provoking lines in my notes. Move crowds like cows. Have you not heard? I'm a tall mountain to climb. I am the gram, the gram, the gram, the gram, the gram, the gram.
Big Friar. Oh man, Horoscope. May 1st. CDs available right now.
Yes.
Greatest of all time.
Make sure y'all cop that Horoscope. Out right now, yo.
The CDs are different from this. Yes. Different, Lord.
The Horoscope.
Did you see it? What else you see? This beat is phenomenal. Shout out to Voltage. See now, Cat Wildin'.
Shout out to Voltage, man. We got some stuff coming too, man.
No doubt.
Cranberry vampire, raspberry soda and porno magazines. Leg show expo. She's in the pink
Let
Ferrari.
into it. Shout out to They got me. Let me see. Oh,
what
man.
you want to do next?
One more before we go into the song promotion. You got that set up? Okay. You call it.
What? Oh, the next track?
Yeah, you call it.
I don't really know all the ones from it, man.
We got Back to the Nebula.
Is that a heat? Does that say Heathen?
Heathen? Yeah, let's do Heathen.
Heathen?
No, we played it already.
AD.
They said I've been around since BC. I visited a tribe of vampire native Indians inside their teepee weekly. Around 6 o'clock, the chief used to perform this healing called Reiki. After 6 minutes, 6 seconds, he always used to pick me. I told him the mummy kings in the Sahara were kindreds. He showed me metaphysics. I told him about my nebula visits. He held up his right palm and said I heard the album, it was clever written. Then I held up my right palm like Mr. Spock and said, forever mystics. Then we all howled like wolves. Then we took off into the woods. I followed their trail, the back of their tails. The moon was pale as I heard the elk yelp and squeal. As the chief turned back towards me with the elk's head in his mouth, fed on it vicious. At peace as I released, as I sat down and spoke to a Nairobian priest. He told me his tribe was from this sky, and that the flesh that I'm staring at is only a disguise. Then he grabbed his head, pulled his skin off. There was nothing there. Have you ever heard the wind talk? His words just came from midair. My legs became uncrossed. He said, I am, we are the sun force. I said, well, how did we come here? How did you disappear? How did you become aware? He said, interesting, please share some thoughts. Then lifted I up mine eyes and looked, and behold, there came out 2 women, and the wind was in their wings, for they had wings like the wings of a stork. And they lifted up the ephod between the earth and the heaven, and then they slammed it down to the ground. And when it broke, I awoke from my meditative state and stared at the ghost and said, Mazel Tov, Alfred Hitchcock on a switchboard with a witch sword, follow source.
I like that.
Yo.
All right.
Strange love, tender and burning, love ever been yearning,
I love it.
Horoscope.
I love it. You guys did an amazing job. Shout out to all the producers, and shout out to Killah Priest and AD for just bringing amazing stuff.
Priest basically produced the whole thing. I just kind of like helped him with the mix.
I know. I did.
But he is all.
He's just, man, shout out, man, Priest, you are,
Yeah.
man, like, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm so proud of you, man, because I never. And we got like 6 songs done, just to let everybody know. We're gonna finish that up too. But again, man, it's awesome seeing you do beats.
Yeah, man.
It's really, really cool, man. Like I don't. You blew my mind.
And he records himself.
And he records himself.
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta give yourself props, Priest. You know?
Yeah,
it's all good.
Because he sends over some pretty quality sounding vocals. It makes it easy for me just to like mix it and render it and then master it.
He figured it out, AD. He be over there recording me.
Yeah,
we've been working on the thing, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and it sounds good.
Yeah, shout out to
he mastered it. He mastered it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, sometimes it could be any time of the day, man. Any time of night. I just feel like it when you. Fourth Disciple gave me that jewel. I got funny. He said, "Yo, if you get your own, you start learning how to record."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo,
That's
AD
huge.
knows." And I was like, "Man." So now,
because tracking is like half the battle.
Yeah. Then I have all these thoughts that I had that for a long time that I just wanted to put down. And then we got the skits, and that's a very important part. I was like, "Yo." We have this because the sound, meet me in the water, and I step right in.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's my joints. God, shout out to y'all, man. Okay, so I guess right now we can move over to the music.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna put it in order here.
Ritual vibes. That's right. Hey, that's exactly what it is. That's why you should get this album, man. Go grab it. It's yours. It's freedom. Strange.
Boom. So now we're doing the section of the show called Song Promotions, where we play tracks by artists and beat makers who submitted tracks to the show. So we got 4 of them today.
Culture.
And we're gonna go into the first one is by Coach Parcells.
I remember last night.
Yep. And this track is called Again. Okay, hold up. Let's go. All right, that was Again by Coach Parcells. Cool.
Nice.
Chill beat.
Oh, hey. Yeah, that was fire.
Nice, man. That beat was off the chain. Off the chain. Razor sharp.
Yeah, that was fire, yo. Word, everything about it was dope. Royal Priesthood. We need that.
A little feedback.
Okay.
That's my phone.
Probably. It sounded like a phone interference.
Yeah, because I was on the phone. Mistake.
All right, this next one is by Coach Atlas. It's called Mr. Atlas. My word is bond.
Not all of them, because somebody tweeted me and said you didn't mention Clarence 13X, who is the founder of the 5% Nation. And I didn't mention him not because he shouldn't be mentioned. I just couldn't mention everybody that should be mentioned, but he certainly should be mentioned. Because his work, though he is absent, is still going on.
165135. Have you not heard that your word shall be bond, regardless of whom or what? My approach is militant like Farrakhan's in 85. Flanked by Mustafa and Khalid, now who wanna collide? Take the speed of rotation of the earth, let's multiply by the daily hours for the circumference we reside. This criteria is too critical to trivialize. The 85 sees the rain, hell and snow with their eyes. They've accepted this mystery will unfold when they died. 10% know the dead won't return to tell they've lied. Vindicating the 5% nation of Islam. Regardless of whom or what, I know that my word is bond. In the eye of the storm, I'm trained to remain calm. Cause I'm purposely built to go above and beyond. In Thomas Jefferson's possession, he owned the Quran. Prior to the preamble to the Constitution's form, being counted as 3/5 politics of the norm. Illuminating that business is the foundation of war. Approximately 7 centuries and 4 scores. Prior to Columbus, scholars referred to us as Moors. When Portugal penetrated Western African shores, there were no vaccinations, our nutrition was the cure. Vindicating the 5% nation of Islam. Regardless of whom or what, I know that my word is bond. In the eye of the storm, I'm trained to remain calm. Cause I'm purposely built to go above and beyond. Vindicating the 5% nation of Islam. Regardless of whom or what, I know that my word is bond. In the eye of the storm, I'm trained to remain calm. Cause I'm purposely built to go above and beyond. Medical martial law, we vehemently oppose. William Cooper warned us of this pale horse we behold. As COVID complications, concerns, and compliance grows, my directives are food, shelter, protection, and clothes. Anything in direct conflict is eliminated. Freedom is bloodshed and it can't be negotiated by preachers whose sermons serve us to keep us subjugated. Teaching the mystery God will bring us food while we home awaiting. Itself a savior, actual facts, embrace it. The origin of man is in my DNA, trace it to whatever part of the planet Earth, and I was there. Cause I'm the maker and the owner, thus the best knower. Plus solar controller, electrical chemistry straight to the point, geometrically, astronomically polar. Salute to all generals, captain, lieutenants, and soldiers, and peace to 120 lesson crown holders. Vindicating the 5% nation of Islam. Regardless of whom or what, I know that my word is bond. In the eye of the storm, I'm trained to remain calm. Cause I'm purposely built to go above and beyond. Vindicating the 5% nation of Islam. Regardless of whom or what, I know that my word is bond. In the eye of the storm, I'm trained to remain calm. Cause I'm purposely built to go above and beyond. Yes, my word is bond, and bond is life. And I will give my life before my word shall fail. 165135.
Nice. Very well executed, my brother.
Very nice. Good video quality.
Yep.
Good sound quality. Good production. Good mix.
That was
dope.
That was 120 degrees manifested.
They're from East Orange, New Jersey. That was Mr. Atlas.
Very clear, dope production, dope MC. Message was there, very clear, and that was it. Like he can rhyme.
Yeah. Shout out to this brother, man. Shout out to Mr.
And the
Atlas,
name
man.
is dope.
Yeah, I like that, Mr. Atlas. Shout out. Keep it up, man. Keep up with good work.
Nice. All right. This next one is by Billy Hush featuring Fix. It's called Love Changes.
Peace, God. I see you, Mr. Atlas, in the building. He said peace to the Podcraft.
Fake thug, no love, you get a slug. Take the money and the drugs. You cut me way too deep, can't sweep it underneath the rug. She used to be mine, now she belongs to the world. She was my world at one point, now she no longer my girl. Surrounded by these bitches that can't even keep a man, and they the ones that give advice about how to keep a man. We no birds of a feather, this will really burn you when the words come together. Scream like Tina Turner. Love is just a second-hand emotion. Trying to chase someone like throwing water in the ocean. You cannot control me and I cannot control you. You're new and improved, but I still rather the old you. When I was confused, it was her I would go to. She was my Chi-Chi and I was her Goku. Her talk changes and love changes, and best friends turn to strangers.
We're gonna be on a journey out here, soul searching, looking for something, going in circles. When we done had it, you gotta know it ain't you, it takes two. I make mistakes too until we love ourselves more. How do you feel? You made me suffer to the point I made a song on this shit and roll a big spliff. I could smoke to this, yeah. I could smoke to this, yeah. I could smoke to this.
See, I think about you still think about how I felt to find someone that was so real. So if I never love again, the memories will still carry me for centuries. The center you were still lingers in the air. I swear that shit just give me chills. Remember those nights? It was just me and you. I told you all my secrets and you told me yours too. Then we fucking smoked weed, just like lovers do. Oh, how I miss those good old days. Do you think of them too? I'm still here hushing, still here trying, nothing, still here walking, still here crying, yeah, I'm still here hunting, still thinking about how you knew what I thought, staring at each other, use our eyes to talk, we just vibe in the park, and now it hurts to realize we might be growing apart, but yeah, our talk changes, and love changes, and best friends turn to strangers, M.O.B.
On a journey out here, soul searching, looking for something, going in circles. When we done had it, you gotta know it ain't you, it takes two. I make mistakes too until we love ourselves more. How do you feel? You made me suffer to the point I made a song on this shit and roll a big spliff. I could smoke to this, yeah. I could
Shout out
smoke
to DJ
this.
for Guam, I see you in the building.
I could smoke to this.
Where did you go? You were standing by my side just a second ago. I guess I'll never know. I'm trying not to feel regret. How can somebody love you if they show you no respect? Don't act like you forget. So baby, let it burn. Pain is my professor, and yes, I am here to learn. What I do ain't your concern. Baby, let it burn. Yes, I had my party, now I guess it's your turn. So baby, let it burn. See, we mistake, intentional shit. If you can stay.
All right. I was trying to do a dramatic fade out, but it ended up cutting. Sorry about that. But yeah, that was 3 minutes. So that was cool. It was a chill beat. I like the guitar sample. Or if that was a if they recorded that, that was cool.
That was an old
yeah, it sounds familiar.
Nas.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Sounds nice.
Message.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think it was awesome. I like it. Maybe the vocals could have been mixed a little better. You know, I be trying to listen to the contrasts of sound and whatnot. Yeah, I think maybe the vocal could have been mixed a little better and turned up. But overall, he definitely, you know, it sounds dope. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I particularly don't like the talk bad about anybody's music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own path. So I always try to probe in and listen and try to find something I like about it. You know what I'm saying? On the craft.
Yeah, it was dope. It was old Nas joint. The beat. And it was cool. I just say work a little harder.
Yeah.
You know, come with another song.
Cool. All right, our last one for the day is Marcus Mailer. It's called Blazo Freestyle.
ominous. The monstrous mixed martial artist pondering his next move. I'ma let loose and jet through, so forget rules. Get to know the kid, cool? Cause he's special. Special like a newborn, cherished like your last breath. I'm coming off too strong, passing all these rap acts. It's a fact that I pack punches like Pacquiao. 1-2 pop, pow till he passes out. Peep that I spit potent poison and poised to project my position with my voice. It's my vision and my choice. I'm gonna get him, yeah, I swear that I'ma get him and rip the competition till they dead men. Destined to walk my own road, complete my own goals. Check it, the message in my eyes screams that I know where I will go. Not a soul can stop me. Though the path is rocky and focused till I'm probably dead and gone. I'm toughened from weathered storms, whether or not I'm the greatest. Top one is where I belong, so sever the rest from your list. And remember that I spit legendary shit till I'm buried in a ditch. Quite fairly I could say that my adversaries quit, cause to put up against me, well, you rarely ever win. Very intelligent by design, my mind be reaching new heights. One of many, yet one of a kind. I rhyme 9 times better than your top 5. Oh my presence deafening, louder than the reverend. Preaching what he's speaking is the message. Stay silent like the sheep that be listening. Don't try what I attempt, it won't fly. Regrets, no, not I. Take steps to go climb and hit the pinnacle of my visual imagery. It's critical putting an end to all of the misery and me and in others, and hover above the muddled mind so the sun will shine. I swear it's been said 100 times, so my come up grind based upon the summertime sun that I have come to light. Insight on another flight, fight for whatever's right. The balance of death and life perfected, so I mesmerize your eyes with my will and might. And it's still the type of movement to pursue the purpose and the virtue of what is worth, to go searching for the perfect truth while I'm flirting with the perpetrators trying to persecute what I deserve to do, hurting my nervous system, closing curtains on my moves. So my persistence gotta be tremendous. My hand to my heart, I am in this just to win it and to live it. Life who I do till I did it. On the block poster with my pivot, hoping for the V, the victory that I could picture. Witness my ascent, my condition. I'll conquer with my coalition any problem that poses a resistance to control my own ambitions. You know that I'm awfully optimistic, but opportunities are awfully far and distant. Disregard the instance where you feel partially below par and it's hard for living. Just inside you a star's twinkling and it's ready to erupt. Come heavy with the guts and be ready to leave messy any chump. And believe that mentally you got what your enemies do not. Stay steady cause what's in me about to pop like the pinata and confetti out the box. Super deadly with a death-defying heart till my final rest and the last time I'm sighted on the day that I depart. I'm breaking off, I'm taking off, I'm blasting off. Sky's the limit, but I'm thinking like an astronaut. So with half a thought on behalf of God, carve my existence on the parchment of the planet. Scar my karma on the canvas, awestruck as my battalion parked up, which is anyone who believe in their conscience to conquer all nonsense, whether simple or complex. Contrary to all that mess, this is nothing more than the commentary of my confidence on common sense to create camaraderie rather than kamikaze. Whoever it is prepared, come and stop me. Best of the best till they knock me. Hey, ominous, honest.
Hey, ominous Blazo tribute, Marcus Mayer.
Yeah, that was dope.
AKA A Ominous. Cool. Like that, very dramatic. It's epic in its way. It's cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, he can rhyme.
Yeah.
I like the transition. You know, that part was crazy when it got epic and he started. And it was at one point, he was killing the flow, just killing it. Yo, say more, man. That was dope. You definitely on the radar.
Anonymous. I just want to give you 1,000 mics, man. That was really cool. It was really dope, and I was feeling what you were saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I want to see MCs go to the limb and really go into their psyche and pull out their truest potential. You know what I mean? Big up to that brother.
Noise.
We gotta get that.
I do. I have it.
Let's do it.
You want me to put it on your sound effects?
Yeah. Hit it.
Okay, hold on. Takes me a second to find it.
Hey.
That was the best one I could find.
That's what we like it. Noise.
If you guys are interested in submitting tracks for the next episode, which is on Wednesday, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo, and all the information's up there. Link is in the description. Yeah. This concludes today's song promotion segment.
Yes. All right, y'all. So make sure y'all order the Horoscope now. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the album, go get it. When you get it online, by the time on May 1st come, it's going to be stuff we was playing here is going to be a little different than what's on the CD. The CD is original joints that y'all heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
somebody leaked it. Well,
extra cheap. Extra treats for y'all. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Leak. Freak a leak. All right, y'all. Yeah, I want to say peace. Make sure y'all get that. Let me see. Shout out to Big Mad. Luke says we want more. I know, man, but we got to go. I got things. I got a truckload of. I know we gonna make, but listen, Wednesday gonna be a treat. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for a little while, getting into Laird Scranton.
No doubt.
We're gonna go back into that Dogon world. Start opening up the heavens, and then some people calling.
Scranton is in the house.
The Gozy, shout out.
And Gozy coming too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
we'll have some fun, man. And Laird, he got a whole bunch of stuff that I talked to him on the phone about, and it's going to be a very good treat because he wants to do this. When a person want to do this, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So help continue spreading the word about the craft. Let them know that we're on here Mondays and Wednesdays. Let them know to subscribe. You know what I mean? We trying to get this thing bigger. We trying to make it the biggest. And then by the time we get there, we're going to stop, but we still going to start talking about that realness.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your stuff together, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, it's at the end, and I must say, please subscribe. We're almost at 60,000 subscribers, We want to go to 100,000. We want to do 100,000 subscribers. So,
when y'all say that, hold up. I ask you not to keep saying that. You know what I'm saying? We good. Well, you got to keep asking.
I just want to. I want to make. You got to subscribe, brother.
I know. That's It's tell them to subscribe. Make sure y'all.
All right.
Subscribe.
Well, y'all subscribe. Y'all subscribe. You know what I mean?
It's all good.
If you don't want me to tell people to subscribe, I won't do
tell
it.
them to subscribe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But subscribe, man. We want to get that 100,000.
Yeah.
That ain't pleading them. Just subscribe to it, man, and tell your friends, tell everybody around to subscribe so we can continue doing this and making it happen.
Well, brother, what he said? Demetrius said, Brother Sanchez is off. Can't have the.
Yeah, you don't want.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it clear. No, Lars coming for Dolo. Coming for Dolo this time. So it'll be good. Make sure y'all tune in Wednesday. I'll be talking to y'all on my in the morning. Every morning I do my AD. You got to come visit through. Do my live in the mornings. My tea talk.
The morning, I ain't awake in the morning.
That's right. You're still in your mummy state.
Yeah, I'm a vampire. I don't even
All right.
wake up till 2 p.m.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all make sure y'all come on through, support, and that's it. And
May 1st.
May 1st is the album Horoscope, and they're gonna see where to get the skateboards too. Order tonight. Feel like one of them nights. Feel like getting down. Doom. All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
We out of here.
The Coral Castle, draconian domes, built around the immortal statues, that's taboo. The tablets I possess lead me toward the fire stones, and 110 writers and priests, and bias
I understand that, but you gotta tell these
the unknown, sun-tone, beings that resonate the color of the trombone, brass. But as if it was burnt in a furnace, learn of the worm and the serpent, and the inner workings, hope it give you discernment. You choose from the righteous or the sinner version. I write to lift the burden off the children of the urban, so disturbing. So I hit the herb then, sip the bourbon. The mix makes me a different person. Damn, I better go get some nourishment. Above me is the Uranus universe, in the Sagittarius sky. The reptilian's replica of the nebula. The Mercury macabre messenger. Extraterrestrial Tesla. To Mecca and Israel is peppered. Forget the necklace, I want the treasure. Grace is sustained in honor. Faces inflamed with horror. Graves encased with martyrs. We all came from space, made from stardust. All aboard the large bus, we took charters. When we get there, I'll take the helicopter. My melanin the color of copper. And the 12 Israel, tree of life Kabbalah. The Zohar, Zodiac, Zigzag Zig, Zoroastrian Zealot, archives of the Abyssinian African relics, disciple of Dravidians, Hammurabi's helmets, chakra sparkled all around me like the gloves of Michael Jackson, the jacket of Liberace and the robes of Elvis. From my crown to right below my pelvis, I'm sitting in the row of elders, chastising those rebellious that chose their errors, the selfish in hell's pit, souls were jealous, bad deeds that the tarot reads, with Pharisees and Sadducees, the man with bees, the lad with leaves, and the sand of thieves, land and sea. The seasons came annually, calm light sneaking up on us slow like a manatee, love for all humanity. What's your brand of tea? I already ate the ages and drunk vanity. I vomit the 9 planets and the comets, men, women, and garments, the gods and the goddess family tree. How I'm quarantined in the pandemic when my hands are free. The black treasurer, rap developer, back to the nebula.
Answering service.
Frank Cutter, any messages?
Did Mr. Macklin reach you?